everybody. Welcome back to another Wake and Bake Sesh Sunday morning grow show with Levelz in the grow community, man. Top of the morning, everybody. Cheers, Grow Master Flash, Kevin, Blue Nose, Thomas Cooley, Germinator. Cheers, y'all. Super tired. We're gonna go ahead and just show the grow. Because the lights go off pretty soon, so we're gonna get the grow shown. And then we're gonna sit our ass back down and smoke. I still gotta feed this tent before I leave here. I'll be back here tomorrow. Get the rest of my responsibilities in my fucking grow. Okay. Alright, let's. What up, Smokey? Damn it, I missed this one. Let me do this. Alright. Well, I got no one on the panel. We're gonna show the grow here. The lights are about to go off. They are a little droopy, so don't want to hear shit about that. No, they definitely bounce back, man. The 4x4, she's about ready. We're gonna get them a little bit filled out more, a little bit better. We're gonna throw a trellis on it. I got a lot of shit to do today, tomorrow. Get out! Oh, damn cat. But we're gonna get a trellis on her. We're gonna try and get her flipped in flower ASAP. We had some issues throwing this light into this tent. We put the 240 watt from this one on board and a bar light, so definitely a different spectrum, different LEDs, different a lot. So what we did is we switched it. The plant started yellowing. Kind of freaked me out because I just dealt with that pH problem. But if you can see, plants are starting to green up from the top down now. So we're turning it around. They're going back green. We'll be taking clones next Saturday. We'll be in the grow. We're taking clones. We'll get them out in the mail Saturday morning. But Saturday's the only day that I can do it. I work post office ain't open when I'm going to work. I have to be at work already at that time. So next Saturday we will be sending out the clones. We'll have this tent a hell of a lot healthier than it is now. We did up pot the no jokes last night. Shout out to Chad Westport. Shout out to Hazy Susan. I didn't even say the strains. These are the Lucky Charmalades, Pink Lemonades, Cross Fruity Pebbles OG. The no jokes. I cut 5 clones here in this pot. Shout out to Umbrella Trellis because I'm trying his experiment. I cut 5 clones just to fulfill the void of missing plant there. So even if we get 3 out of 5, we're doing good. We watered them in last night. Before I leave today, I gotta check these trichomes on the plant in here. And we're day 63 or 64 of harvest. So yeah, we're here, man. We're trying to drop this tent and shut this tent down for a little bit. Get this one in the flower, and then we'll be in flower, flower, and flower. We really just want to keep this room a flower room. We might later on down the road move the veg into the living room because it's just too much to battle all those temps and humidities, fluctuations on swings. We're just gonna switch it up. Get the veg out of here. Let me close all this, y'all. 1 second. I don't even think I got the link. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, we were dealing with some issues. And pH fin. Switching the lights. And shout out to Smokey in Scotland, man. That's the real. That's the real reason I figured out what was going on. It wasn't for Smokey. The light. Huge shout out to him. What's up, Buzz? Tony, cheers. Who else we got for Smokey? T Green. Oh, yeah, Smokey got nice, bro. Yeah, he does. Later. Smoke that fucking thumbs up. What up, Bear? I don't think I got, yeah. Oh. Do I have music on? I don't think I got the link in chat. Yeah, let's see those plants, man. Y'all know what to do. Y'all hit the link that's at the top of the chat there. All right, we got the message pinned. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Kevin, everybody. What's everybody burning? Pink lemonade. Thomas. Crumble wig. What up? Cheers. Morning, Kevin. Good
Morning.
to see you, bro. Good to see you. Wow. Hell yeah.
Starting to stink in here.
I bet. Look at your growth. We literally were talking about you the other day. Which are at Lazy Susan. Hell yeah.
Look at that. Stacking all nice.
Fuck yeah. You said day 40?
Tomorrow's day 45.
Fuck yeah. Day 45. And what you're getting close to oh, that's all organic run, isn't it?
Yeah, well, except for some of the additives, you know, like the mag
See?
sulfurs and stuff. But
Right.
the NPK is all organic. Yeah, it's blue.
Blue plant.
I use Coco Loco for the medium, and I'm using Green Rush.
They seem to be loving it, bro.
Yeah, she's a little hungry. She's lightening up a little bit. I gotta feed her next time.
What, that front one?
Yeah, she's the big girl. She's the queen of all four of them. That was the one that we liked the best when they were smaller.
That's right, huh?
And she's proven true. I mean, she's just stacking up. Her buds are a lot bigger than everyone else's, but she also started a little earlier, a couple days.
Fuck yeah. No, I mean, bro, you're killing it. Hey, I meant to ask you, what's your weight capacity at a Susan?
Like what?
Your weight capacity of your Susan.
On the Lazy Susan? I don't know.
Oh,
I stand on it.
oh really? Nice.
Yeah. It's not steel. It's anodized aluminum.
Mm.
It's a big gear. It's made for heavy display cases. It cost about $80 just for the metal gear.
Damn. Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's not going to break.
No, I was just curious. I was just thinking if you grew the big ass plants on there like that, fucking 5 foot tall. Just curious on how much that Susan could hold.
Oh, it would have no problem holding it.
Fuck yeah.
I could grow the plants up to the ceiling and it would hold. I mean, it's not really that much weight.
Looking beautiful, bro.
Oh, these are all indica. That's why they're. I knew they were going to stay short. That's why I didn't top any of them.
Really? You didn't top any of them?
Nope.
They look chunky. Yeah. What you gonna give her? Just on some CalMag nitrogen, darken her up?
Well, last time I just gave her recharge. I gave her some calcium because I've been giving her a lot of mag sulfur. So I want to offset all that magnesium without the calcium. So I added calcium to the mix.
Right.
So it doesn't lock out and everything turn yellow and just die off.
Not bad for some autos, bro.
Well, they're Mephisto too.
I know, but not bad, bro. Their fire genetics gonna be A1 buds.
Yeah, this is going to be good smoke. I grew this once before. I grew
really?
one plant because I had a 5-pack, and I grew one plant, and it was really nice. It was really good. But that was before I knew about mag sulfur and things like that. So this time the flavor is going to be even better. Right now it just smells like weed.
Right. The terps haven't really come in yet.
No. That's all it smells like is weed, but a real strong weed.
Yeah, just wait another 30 days.
Yeah, they'll be about done then.
Well,
You'll see
yeah.
all these leaves will turn purple. All the leaves will purple out,
On
and the
all of
hairs
them?
on all of them. Yeah, all the leaves purple out completely. I mean, a real dark purple. Then it's got yellow and orange hairs. This one's already getting trichomes. Real starting to frost up.
Fuck yeah.
Light's at 80%.
80.
Yeah.
What's the height?
The what?
The
The height?
height?
Let's see. It's about 17 inches.
Oh yeah. That ain't bad.
It's about 17 inches from the light.
Yeah, I like to keep the tape measure close.
Well, I use it for everything.
Yep. Fuck yeah. Now let me ask you a question about your self-watering basins. Do you find that your wicks need like washing after
Oh, of
each
course.
use?
I wash them after every run. And if they're too dirty and don't wash, I cut new ones.
Yeah. All right.
I got
Yeah,
300 feet of it.
yeah, I do the same thing.
But I love it. I put these girls get fed a gallon of water every 3 days. I put half of it through the top, and that's where all the food and everything else goes. And then the next 2 gallons of water that I put in the bases. I put 2 liters in each base. So each one gets 4 liters of water, 2 in the base, 2 in the top.
Fuck yeah. I'm bottom feed them in a way. Spider farmer self-watering basins, and then
Well, yeah, those are more like auto pots in a way because they have you got a reservoir, right?
yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't have a reservoir. I got to mix every time.
Right.
But yeah, I got the same pH pen as you. I've been using the Apera for the
I got
pH
this.
20 for the pH 20.
Yeah,
It's great. I love it.
I like it too.
Even though it still gives me a smiley face, I every 3 months or so I recalibrate it.
Yep. Every 3.
That's about what I've been doing, just for the hell of it. Even though it still gives me the smiley face every time I pH.
Yep.
I do it just to be sure, see how off it is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think that's a step up when it's telling you, or when you know when to calibration. See, a lot of pH pins don't tell you when to calibrate. They just tell you how to calibrate, and then they send you on your way. You're supposed to figure it out. But a lot of them don't fucking. What's up, Panera? Cheers. A lot of them don't tell you when to fucking calibrate. You gotta watch the plants struggle or be on it, you know? Troublewig said look good. Cheers, Justin. I haven't seen the Bible of Sun Basins. Have you
What?
seen the Bible Sun basins?
No. I don't even really look at any of that stuff anymore. I'm happy with what I got as far as the watering bases. The only thing I was looking into was like an earth box.
Right. Amen. No, unless it's a product that I'm like directly going to buy and I know I'm going to buy it, I'm not. I don't window shop like I did as a new grower.
Oh, in the very beginning, man, you want everything.
Oh, you want everything. You're like, oh, this plant ain't gonna live right if I don't have this.
Oh yeah.
And before you know,
Where is it?
you spend $2,000 and then you can only use $200.
I just bought this to try.
Carbon boost algae
Yeah,
remover.
it's for aquariums. It's for aquarium plants. It gives the aquarium plants freaking carbon. So why wouldn't it work on these? If I give these plants carbon, that's what they love to eat. That's what CO2 is. They're eating the carbon.
Right. Did you ever get the Earth box?
No, I have them in my shopping list.
Clay said
I was thinking about getting the square earth box for in here and growing one plant. And I was thinking about getting the oblong one for the 2x4 and growing some cherry tomatoes.
There you go. Yeah. I grew some last year outside. Or I mean the year before, actually. Fuck yeah. What up, Rock City?
Yeah, I just bought these things.
Marvin.
Back to roots, red cherry tomatoes.
Fuck yeah. Thinking outside the box. What makes you want to do the city pickers or the earth boxes with the cherry tomatoes?
City pickers are Home Depot. Yeah, city pickers come from Home Depot.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
No, I'm just saying that they have them. Those are available local. Where the earth boxes, they don't have them at Home Depot or anything like. They have city pickers, not earth boxes, but they're almost the same thing. Earth boxes cost a little more.
How much? About 20 more?
Yeah, something like that. Between $10 and $20. I'm still debating on doing that.
Right.
What else we got going on here, Josh?
Oh shit, let's see. I see the boxes of amendments.
Are you starting a new run?
That's what it looks like. Oh, here, none.
Or is that something new?
It looks like that might be like his cousin's place.
Looks like they use the flood table to put the dirt in.
Is that on the ground though?
Well, it has little legs, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's still on this tray.
Yeah. I knew they didn't look like they were on the floor. We can't hear you, Josh. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's trying all kinds of shit. I wish I had the room to do stuff like that.
Right.
This tent has so many leaks in it that so many light leaks in it. I'm afraid to grow fucking photos in it.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. When I close the door all the way and the window, yeah, you can see all kinds of pinholes everywhere.
Hey, it's wood. Yeah,
It's an old tent. I traded a small light for it because I didn't have a 4x4. I was growing in my closet.
hell yeah.
It works fine for autos. I'm thinking about investing in a new one.
Can you hear me now, fellas?
Yeah, but your robot will try dropping down, coming back up. If you don't mind. It was hella robot-y, Josh. It'll fix this up. The tray.
I don't know if these plants are just hungry or if they're starting an early fade, or I think they're just hungry.
Yeah, they look a little light. Well, just those two really.
Yeah, these two plants here are they're the oldest plants, but while they're maybe by a day off because all the seeds didn't pop all at the same exact time.
Oh, what up, what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me put my headset on.
Yeah, amending the boxes.
Yep.
That's fish meal.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that for nitrogen. I got some earthworm castings that I'm putting in here too.
860.
Yeah, I had some blood meal, but a lot of people talking about how dirty the blood meal is and how they make it, so I kind of fell back from that.
I wouldn't worry about it.
No. Maybe I'll put a little bit of blood meal in here because you said that.
Those are just the people who are sticklers for having everything cleanly taken and environmentally safe, and like they don't believe in animal byproducts. You know, they won't use feather meal because it's from tortured chickens.
Right. Those are like almost like vegans.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm doing today. Just getting this shit ready. I'm gonna mix all this up and I'm gonna let it sit here for about a week and let it cook in case it needs to. Because
you gotta let it sit for a week.
No, yeah, you don't have to let it. You don't have to let it sit at all, in my experience. But I have the luxury to do it because the plants aren't ready yet.
Right.
Yeah, but when you do put it in there, the food will be ready for them because it'll all be broken down.
Right. I don't always have the luxury to do this, but in this case I do. So I'm gonna do it because I have the luxury. But usually I just kind of throw them in there. But like you said, it's better because now it's broken down. Yep. Every time I just go a little more organic.
Yeah, water recharge in with it, or some kind of microbial.
You said water some microbes. I get you.
Right, that'll assist in the breaking down faster.
So you're saying before I
put the plants in there, they'll be ready to chow.
So you're saying before I even put plants in there, go ahead and put some microbes in there. Okay.
Right. It'll help break that stuff down faster.
Good to know.
Meal.
I got worms in there, by the way, too. That shit helps, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Worms will help great. Yeah, that's
bought
nice.
these ones from, yeah, so like I was at the grocery store and I seen this, so I seen these, so I ended up buying them. A friend of mine told me this one works really good too.
Crab meal.
So, yeah, it's all in there anyways, it's in the soil, but I'm just putting a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. I got.
Shadow said he cooked this soil for 6 months.
Damn. That's some hot soil, I bet.
Damn, 6 months. Holy shit.
Well, because sometimes there's no pressure, you know, like there's no rush or anything. That everything's just there and there's nothing going on, so you might as well just get everything going. But the mask, I think the mask is very important, guys. I have a filter mask when you're doing this stuff.
I like the mask, bro. Good thinking with the mask, bro. A lot of organic growers don't do that at all. And who's
Yeah,
to
it
say
depends on how
that
dusty
shit
everything is. Yeah.
who's to say that shit don't cause cancer?
Yeah, that shit's no good for you. Like, it's organic, yes, but just because it's organic.
Fucking organic
No fine dust or powder is good to breathe in.
Right.
Doesn't matter what it is.
It wouldn't matter if it was sheetrock, concrete. It wouldn't matter what it is.
Right.
There's so many organic growers that don't even consider it.
Yeah, I don't wear a mask. I don't wear a mask because I did drywall for 30 years and I didn't wear a mask.
You got fans blowing. Yeah, bro.
I gotta say, I have pretty good mentors, and there's one of them that was like, dude, don't do this without a mask. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I own a mask. I might as well.
No, not at that scale. No.
Give credit to him for training you the right way, because I'm serious, a lot of these growers not doing it, and then, bro. I mean, it could be coincidence. It could be just spur of luck. But a lot of organic growers got sick. What I've noticed.
Yeah, well, a lot of things you're supposed to wear gloves with too. You know, if you're going to use your hands to get in and mix the dirt up and stuff.
I'll tell you what.
It'll absorb through your skin too.
Really? I didn't even think about that.
Man,
unless you're using a tool or something like that to mix it into your soil, I would put a glove on for that.
Now I gotta go put gloves on.
Hey, there you go.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna wash my hands and put the gloves. No, but I like having everybody around and everybody has their input on stuff because I'm in this beginning stages of this journey. So I like having people around constantly just giving me, tips and things like that. Like having Wesley around, because we both live in Rhode Island. He's not too far from me, and he'll come by from time to time, and I'll show him what I'm doing.
Right.
And he makes me question everything.
Yeah, he does.
Because it's good to have someone like that. At the same time, I'm able to I understand his character. He's very knowledgeable, and he likes to question everything. Even if it works, he'll question it. But I show him a lot of the stuff that I be doing, and sometimes he'll sign off on certain things and not sign off on other things. But, at the end of the day, people tell you stuff, and you take it with a grain of salt,
Right. Exactly. There is no one way to do shit. I mean, there's more than one way to skin a cat,
Yeah, it's just good to be open to what people have to say because, I'm not the kind of person that likes going down any rabbit holes. I will if I have to, and I do prefer to explore the rabbit holes versus fall down them. But it's good to have people around that already done that. Like you guys, a lot of you guys, you're just on here and you already experienced something, So to me, it's fast forward learning. I don't have to learn the hard way. I can have people here telling me, hey, do this or do that, and then I can take it.
All right, pick and choose what advice you want to take.
Exactly. Choose if I want to do it or not. But at least I have people telling me certain things.
Giving you alternatives and options, yeah.
No. Oh, we're just looking for some gloves now.
So I've seen some people, I get their name. I think his name was. Says he does his whole yard throughout the summer just to get it prepped for the next year. With the organics. Goodness.
I'll show you guys the other one too. I don't know if you've been following me on progress on Instagram. I ended up having to take some tissue cultured plants that were kind of like mothers, so they're not really they're not structured that well at the bottom. They look good now because they're getting acclimated to this room, and they're in flower for about a week now. But when I got them, these things were like giraffes, dude. I mean, they were a big undertaking. They look good now. Has somebody got the TV on? It sounds like somebody has the TV on.
My bad, Josh.
No, you're good. I just don't like hearing my own voice. I'm kind of annoying.
Oh, Kevin dropped off. My bad. I was just starting this coffee real quick.
Got my AC over there. I got my dehumidifier in the corner over here.
Fuck yeah.
It's blowing air in this direction, going that way. And then I have my little fan down here. I got a fan up here. Another fan across. And then a fan down there. Keeping the air moving.
Thanks for coming up, Kevin. Yeah, I missed all that, Josh.
What did you miss?
You don't have to go back. I was just saying, what strains are you running in there?
I'm running some soap, Jealousy Life Hack, E85, Grape Gas, a little bit of Animal Tsunami, a little bit of Wookie Pebbles.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming up, Kevin. Awesome hanging out with you. You already know.
Kevin sounds familiar.
Kevin's got the Lazy Susan.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I've been on here with him though.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not the guy. He's not the guy that has the AC Infinity that he was not happy with, right? That's not him. AC Infinity AC.
The older gentleman.
Yeah, he has like big.
That ain't.
Oh, all right.
You're talking about Sot winging it.
Yeah. He said he's been growing since like the 70s and stuff. He's a throwback grower for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's two different people.
Oh, I was just making sure.
Yeah, I just took clones last night. Took some clones with Pebbles. Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot to tell you. Did you see? Fuck! I think my lights are off right now. I think they just went off. Did you see? My grow earlier
No, I just got on here like right now.
All right. I'm gonna go straight. A bunch of lights are off. Too. Oh yeah, the lights are still on. Look at the screen real quick.
Sure.
Yeah. I did your method.
Oh shit. There you go.
Well, only because these are smaller, and I wanted to fill that void with something. So
I would have recommended that you left them in the smaller pots for a longer amount of time, and when you were ready to flip, about a week before flipping or two, then put it in the big pot.
you did say that.
But it's all right. I mean, shit, this is a good little experiment.
Yeah, I knew I was fucking up something too. You did say that.
I mean, I'm not saying that won't work. I'm saying that I haven't tried that either.
All right. They might fight for root space, but
We'll see. Maybe if you yeah.
Listen, even if they all, only one of them lived, I just wanted something. Only reason I did a couple is to try to like not fight for to catch up.
Right. And that's what this show's all about, is like us doing stuff a certain way or somebody else doing something. I can look at that scenario and be like, shit, I can do that right now. I don't have to, like sacrifice this space in this tent and just lose it, Throw something in there.
I could have put them in little pots and let them rock out for a fucking week though.
You'll be alright.
It's a learning experience. We'll see.
Well, at least now it's only one pot, right? It's not all your pots you did that way, right?
Yeah, I just did that because I had 3 no jokes, and I wanted to. I don't like flowering 3 plants in a square footage.
Yeah, so now you get to at least you don't take a big loss if God forbid it goes bad, and you get to see if if they run into problems.
Fuck yeah. I put them evenly apart, but yeah, who's to say their roots won't entangle?
Yeah.
Just letting them. The difference. All right, here's the question, Josh. What's the difference with letting them in smaller pots? Does it give them more roots?
Well, the reason why I said it, it's mainly just to not let them really tangle up. But I do like when you leave a plant in a certain pot for a certain amount of time, the roots get dense inside that area.
Right.
Versus in the past when I put a plant into a big pot and just let it stretch out, I feel like I've gotten better experiences when you let the roots dense up inside of a smaller pot and put it into a pot. Because if you put it into a big pot, they'll just start spreading out like kind of like all over the place.
Facts. Yeah, I meant to ask, I should have hit you up first. But it was late last night. Like, I would have been hitting your ass up.
Shit, send me a text next time. That won't bother me. Not only that, I was up watching boxing all night.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Shit. I called Wesley. I told him he's the fun police because he's always throwing a monkey wrench in everybody's ideas. It usually mine.
Yeah, I remember Macho did the same shit.
Ask
But
Macho.
got, I haven't seen it in a minute. It's been like probably a week or two since I've seen it, but
it's kind of fun to see people do stuff and see what kind of results they get with like things that you're doing, you know?
oh, for sure.
Because then it kind of gives everybody a statistic on how it works, because I've only done it so many times, you know what I mean? But if everybody's, if like 10 people do it, now 10 people can report back faster and be like, you know, it didn't work for me or whatever. Get a better stats.
Yeah, no problem. That fool. Anytime. So you do this every time, John?
Do I do what?
The amendment like this.
Do I do this what?
You put amendments like this every time?
That's what I did, yeah. I did this last time. Except this time, I'm putting in calcium into the dry amendments. I'm putting in oysters.
Yeah.
For a slow breakdown. And I'm putting in gypsum for a quicker breakdown. A more soluble calcium source. So I have a quicker release calcium and I got a slow release calcium. But yeah, I do this every time because once you do this, so like, this is a lot of work. Like, you're watching me do all this, right? And as a synthetic grower, you're probably like, that's a lot of work. But this is where all the work is at. It's over after this. There's no more work after this.
Back.
You just give it water after this. So as a synthetic grower, I used to sit there and mix my bottles. Every single time I would go to feed, you know?
Right.
So this is, you're putting all the work in now and then you're done after. It's food. So then all these little, the octo heads are just going to give it water and I'm good for the rest of the growth. It's all just in there. It's done. I can go on vacations. Don't have to worry about stuff. That's the goal, at least. To me, it's easier as far as that goes. I don't think I'm gonna stop growing with cocoa and synthetics and my cousins. I don't know, just to kind of have something to compare to. For a little while. If this shows me that it's so much better, then I'm just gonna stick with this. But
no, you're fucking. So this is your spot, huh? Not your cousin's.
No, yeah, this is my spot.
Oh, so you're doing the beds now.
Yeah, it worked out. Yep. I was against it because it was change, and I don't like change. I don't think a lot of people like change, and that's okay. But for the most part, I like to do little areas. I like to do something new in a little area. And if I like it, I might move on from that and do a little bigger. But in this case, the stuff shows me that it works. So I'm gonna do it again. And then the soil, I keep the soil. So before I used to throw the cocoa away, now I keep it. There's a good amount of, sorry, go ahead.
You said now you keep it.
Yeah, I keep my media now. There's about 40% cocoa in here. There's another 40% of compost, close to meat. And then another 20% is going to go over the top, and that's going to be the earthworm casting.
Right.
And you know what? I'm doing this right now because I noticed the difference with my quality.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I'll let you be the judge of that in the near future.
Yeah.
Because you tried a lot of my strands already. Now you get to try them. like this.
What up, Third Junkie?
I told Wesley that I'm not going to join his organic cult.
It already seems like you're there.
I know, right? I'm getting there, but I want to be open to the idea of growing with a, you know, with a synthetic, and the cannabis being just as good as anybody's. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
I think, I don't know yet. I haven't proved it to myself yet, and I can't really talk too much on it. But maybe after I have a bunch of grows and then, you know, I notice like a really big difference, then maybe I may speak up on it. But right now, I mean, yes, it does look better. Like the cannabis looks better as of right now. But I've only done like, you know, 2 or 3 organic grows, so I need to do some more to really have some data.
Right. No, you already know. What was my favorite? Animal. I mean, there's a bunch. Animal Tsunami E80. We got a question for you. Operation Annihilation wants to know: do you use insect frass on your beds?
I do not. I don't have nothing against them though. I just don't. I didn't think to grab it.
Can you get insect press? I heard that shit was hard to get.
Yeah, I can get it. They have it at the store.
Yeah.
Where I got all this stuff, I could definitely get it.
Yeah.
I got worms still in here too from the last grow when I was just messing with the soil. I found some worms, so that means that whatever's going on in my soil, it's good for the worms because they're still alive and they're reproducing.
Oh, I always, what up, my man, Mad Stoked Smoke. I always wondered that how the worms, well, I guess y'all only feed water. So
All the worms what?
how the worms live through all that amendments.
Some of the amendments, so a lot of these amendments are not bad for them. Some amendments are. But a lot of this stuff, they eat this stuff. There's crab and lobster meal, there's oysters in this. There's gypsum rock, they eat that. There's certain things from down to earth that that will kill them. But a lot of the stuff I got in here is, I think it's food for it could actually be food for them. I know other people will disagree with that because they think that the dry amendments kill them. But I just did dry amendments and they're still alive, so they're probably not flourishing. There's probably not a ton of friggin' worms in there. But there's still worms in there, and there's babies, so that means they're reproducing. Got my JLF going for potassium. I got some rotted bananas upstairs with a little bit of sugar. I'm gonna have to do the leaves too to the plant. You can make a JLF out of that. It's called full plant. It gives it everything it needs. Show you what my JLF is looking like right now.
Everything's fucking. How cold is it up there?
Over here, it's not that cold at all.
And
I don't really know how cold it is, but I went out earlier. It wasn't. Felt like it was in the 50s.
oh, that's a lot colder. David Warren said blood meal works great.
Rotten bananas.
What is that?
That's like kind of like rotted out bananas. Like not rotted out, but like they were kind of like more than you would want to eat them at, with the same amount of sugar inside. So I added 700 grams of bananas.
Yeah.
And 700 grams of sugar. And this is going to become potassium toward the end. If you keep this rag over it, that's how it breathes. Just break it down into like a liquid. That'll be for later on in flour. You can do the same thing with the cannabis leaves. You throw them in buckets. You throw it in a bucket with sugar, and it'll just start breaking down, and then you'll have, I guess, for the most part, you get nitrogen out of the leaves. But when my buddy tagged the jar that he gave it to me in, it said full plant. So I guess it gives it, like,
What do you mean?
Year.
You mean like the leaves
The cannabis leaves. You put that shit inside of a bucket with sugar. And it ferments.
Bucket with sugar?
Yep. You go the amount of anything you put in it, you match it with sugar.
That's crazy. I've never heard that one.
It's called a ferment. It's a Korean natural farming. They used to do it because they really didn't have money. And it was a poor man's way of farming. But in my opinion, I think the cannabis comes out better. Not only is it a cheap way of doing stuff, it's actually makes the cannabis better. Pretty cool. And I'm stuck doing this because on my last grow, my buddy gave me ferments, and the shit came out so good that now I have to do it again because I don't know what we might do.
Right, right.
Yep. So that's the kind of, I guess, adventure that I'm into right now.
Yeah, that's a different ball game. Organics.
This is my potassium. See, as a grower, once you know what you need, that's really all that matters. What's up?
Lagmanite.
Now this stuff right here, I don't think is too good for the worm.
Yeah, because that's like your bud.
Shit, I just got a couple text messages, but yeah, man. Just staying busy over here every day, trying to do something to stay busy. Another thing I did was I ended up insulating my ceiling a little better over here. I'll show you guys real quick.
I need doing the same shit. I should be at my grow every fucking day.
You see that shit right there? Those are insulation sheets, and I put them in between my bays of my studs, just to try to retain a little more. And on the next run, I think I'm gonna foam up the little cracks. But after every grow, I just try to do a little something more to the room that I feel like can benefit it, you know.
Right.
I recommend anybody do that, like with their tents, you know, like you just did a run, go get yourself that fan you've been looking for, or you've been that sensor that you know you need to control your humidity, whatever. But just make it a little better every time.
Stoke Smoke said he got a third mantis, praying mantis egg hatch. It didn't make 20 or 30. There must be 200 or 300 praying mantis from this one. What the fuck do I do with this many praying mantis?
Yeah, he's got good problems over there. Right?
That sounds like an awesome fucking grow video content. 300 of fucking, yeah, you can sell those motherfuckers too. You won't have any bugs, that's for sure. I think praying mantis are predatory, huh?
Yeah, predatory mites, yeah. Whew. Smells pretty fucking strong in here right now, guys. Even with the mask, it's getting through a little bit. Smells
Really?
like yeah, it smells like a barn.
I bet.
Smells like yeah, like the zoo or something. Oh,
Imagine if you didn't have the mask on.
yeah, that shit's no good.
Oh bueno.
I think I got everything in there. Shit.
Get you a fish tank, don't smoke. So now you gotta mix it all in, huh?
Yep.
Now are you adding any soil to that or no?
Yes. I'm gonna put a little bit of compost in here. And I'm gonna put a little bit of earthworm castings over the top. So the second they fall in, they're getting a lot of nitrogen from the earthworm castings. But everything is in this. Potassium's in here. Calcium's in here. I got my amino acids in here. I got my humics. I got my kelp. I got everything that a nutrient line has inside here.
Let's go.
And the fact that there's so much soil, it makes it so that there's a good amount of biology in here. And then,
How deep is that?
this is only going to be about 4 inches when it's all said and done.
Really?
Yeah.
So you did that? That's what y'all did at your cousin's?
Yeah. The difference at my cousin's is that I feel like there was about a few more inches, maybe like 2 more inches going up.
Yeah, I'm about to say it seemed deeper.
Just a little deeper. Yeah. But strength in numbers with this. We'll see. Like I say every time, if God's willing, anything can happen. I don't want to sound like not confident or nothing, but it's the truth. I noticed that the worms eat the roots too. Like my buddy told me that that's what's happening, but I could actually see from leaving the plants inside these pots over here, guys.
Right.
So you see those pots? These are the pots that all that dirt came from. And when I went to pull it out, I found the worms. But not only that, the roots, the main stalk comes out very easily. So like, shit's been breaking down in here. So look at how easy this can. Are you guys able to see this right here? Look at how easy that came out, that root ball.
Yeah.
That's from 2 weeks of that shit just sitting there and the worms and everything just breaking it down.
So those spots right there,
So what?
those spots
Yep. What about them?
How deep are they?
Those are about 2 feet, from about a foot and a half to 2 feet.
Not the big one, the little ones.
Those are 1 gallons.
How deep are they? 6 inches.
They look about 6 inches, but I think I want to go with a smaller pot. I want to go with a smaller pot, maybe even a solo cup.
Whoa, so those aren't going in the beds?
No, those are mothers. These are all mothers, as you can see. Look, I already chopped all the heads off and I cloned them, and I put them over there on that greenhouse.
So the clones are going in.
Yeah, these are just kind of skeletons.
Alright.
Yep. I'm getting the clones to go in there. I'm gonna do a 2-week veg. 2-week veg, go right in the flower, call it a day. I noticed I get bigger buds from the smaller plants. The small plants, they're like I don't know, like 2 or 3 feet big. The buds are like this all the way down. Just no chances for small buds. It seems like. I like the fact that the plants, when they're smaller, they're younger. They're a lot healthier too. Like, I harvested all them plants at my cousin's, and oh yeah, shit came out fire. Even the ones that had a little bit of seeds in them, super fire, by the way. But I noticed there was no bark towards the end of flower on my plants. You know, like how sometimes you get like the barky stems and shit?
Yeah.
I had none of that on those plants. No bark at all. And I feel like once...
Beds?
What's up?
The ones that were in the beds?
The ones that was at my cousin's that got it seeded up. Remember that? Those ones, they didn't get any bark towards the end of flower. So I harvested them, there was no bark on the bottom of those stems. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like the more bark you get, the harder it is for nutrients to transfer around, to be moved around. So if you can keep a big plant healthy, that's great. Because, you know, you're staying away from the bark. Because once they get a little affected and stuff in a negative way, they might get a little bit of bark. But you're not giving it any chances to do anything bad. Because it's just veg plants going right in the flower. And that's just my take on it.
Right. Yeah. I got some shit to do.
You got some shit to do?
In the grow. This week coming up, I got harvest. I mean, not this week and shit, like tomorrow. Next couple of days, I got all kinds of stuff I gotta do. Well, it's been raining, so I couldn't weed eat the fucking front. I did get to 32, about 32 set up, no joke, a pot of those. You gotta put a jar 4x4.
This is
They're not ready to be watered.
This you should probably start yourself a nice little live video, and get to work when you do that, like on IG or whatever. So you got your little company, people coming in, hanging out, watching your work.
Oh, I was in Discord doing it all last night.
Oh, all right. Makes it a little better.
Oh, for sure.
People keeping you company. You're sitting there. Just think of how I'm doing this right now.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys real quick though how the flower came out.
Let's go.
Yeah, this shit's fucking simple, bro. I'll be honest with you, man. Growing organics, so far, I'll just say so far, has been very simple. Very easy. And you know what? I'm pretty fortunate because not all the buds got like a lot of seeds in them. I ended up grabbing the stuff that had the least amount of seeds.
Yeah.
I kind of let him handle all that, like harvesting it. I was like, I'm not harvesting this because it's all seeded up. This shit smells pretty good though. This lemon OG.
Lemon OG.
Yeah, man, that place over there at my cousin's, that's hard to walk away from. I'm not gonna lie, that place has so much potential. But I have somebody who's I don't want to sound like an asshole or nothing, but I have a schmuck for a partner who thinks he knows what he's doing. He doesn't. Should just let me take the wheel.
He don't watch the show, does he?
Nope, he doesn't know. He's not from this life. He's not from this world. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really smoke weed. He's just, you know what I mean? So
Cheers,
it's
John.
tough. That's the type of person that I'm dealing with. And at that, he's a pretty smart guy. And that's what is affecting us negatively because he thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. And this really, when it comes to growing, you don't have to be smart. You just have to be passionate and driven by it. And I'm very driven by this. And I have experience. So it just doesn't make sense why he wouldn't want to let me take the wheel. You can read books till you're blue in the face. I already lived it.
Right. You got more experience, you said.
Well, I have experience, period. He doesn't, you know, he's not really a grower. So, we gotta sit down and talk before I continue over there. Gotta sit down and talk. It's gonna be more like, you know, you gotta let me take the wheel.
Are you producing? Like, I don't understand the confusion.
The confusion is, he told me he wanted to put seeds in there, in that room. He wanted to pop some seeds. I told him, why do you want to pop seeds when you know me? A person who has access to tissue cultured, proven breeder cut genetics. So he pops the seeds and the rest is history. You know that. You know what happened in there. They hermaphrodited everything and got seeds everywhere. That's the problem. He needs to stop trying to be emotionally attached to this and trying to feel like he has some involvement in it and just let it all work.
I see you, Moon Water. I'm coming. My bad, brother.
That makes sense what I said?
Let me turn the volume back up. Cheers, Moon. Sorry, I was kind of my mom's
Water.
here. I couldn't talk too loud. Man, so you got the experience.
Yeah.
And y'all in partnership.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be a partnership. I'm about to just tell him to be a landlord and fall back. I just tell him to be a glorified landlord. And he's made mistake in there after mistake.
It's his spot. I see.
Yeah. And I'm basically an underpaid consultant / partner. Because, you know, as a consultant, you get paid so you get paid 25% out of someone's garden for just giving them advice, just helping them, maybe going by there once a month. But once you're there, maybe once a week, now you get to get half of their garden. What does that mean? That means their garden, their lights, their equipment, their everything. You go by, help them, and you get 50%. That's like how a consultant gets paid around here. So not only am I a consultant, not only am I going by there, you know, plenty. I also got my equipment in there. I also contributed. So right now it's on pause, and right now I'm just focusing on what I got over here. That's all I can really do. Hopefully he comes around and he allows me to do what I already know how to do.
What up, Stoke Smoke?
Hey,
Morning. Long time no see. Get your ass out the way. Oh, man, what we got? Whoa. We got, no, we got. Hold on, Moon. I see you. I'm coming. Boom. There it is. Whoa, what is this? Outdoor?
what up? No, this is the indoor. I just got the green light because I've been harvesting in the day, or I mean when it's nighttime. I'm not sure how. What do they call that? Revet. I can't find another seed, you know. But I'm getting some like garlic tones on it now. So I put some in the beef jerky maker last night, and then this morning I've been smoking it. I've been getting like a beef jerky kind of thing going. So I'm excited. Hopefully it's not from the beef jerky maker. But yeah, and then I cut all the tops off of these ones because they were dying, but there's still a lot of life in these leaves left to finish them. So
No, what do you
ones a little bit, and then these ones.
Moonwater, what are you using there for nutrients? I'm sure you got a Frankenstein over there.
I'm using, yeah, it's general hydroponics mostly. The Flora Pro.
Yeah. That was the first nutrient line I ever used.
Like, well, this stuff's nice because you can kind of crop steer with it because they've got the CalMag Micro, the Red Bloom, the Late Bloom, and I don't really like. I use the Late Bloom, but now I'm just using this calcium, magnesium from TPS, and potassium from Raw, and then on the other watering I do Signal, and then I go back to that, and it's only like, I don't know, 200-300 ppms, 400.
Nice. So you're just worried about.
We got it real cold.
So Moonwater is the kind of guy that he just has things there that he just uses. He knows he needs potassium, he puts it in. He knows he needs this, he puts it in.
Oh yeah. And then I just pH.
What about your outdoor? Is that more on the organic side or?
The outdoor is more organic for like my NPK kinda, you know, like for my veg. And then so then like my synthetics for outdoor is like my CalMag, the silica, and then I use like that raw 3-12-12 all bloom, which that's clean source, not organic, but I don't mind that too much. And just little things like that. I mean, it definitely last year got the craft blend. This year it'll get the I think I'm gonna go Mr. B's Green Trees and whatnot. But then, you know, like I got a 2-pound thing of open sesame so I can slap them like the middle of July. Hang on, I got my tea going. But yeah, I got the then I do a lot of compost teas. I do a lot of seed sprout teas. My nitrogen source is like fish aminos. I use a lot of lactic acid bacteria serum, like I'm about to make a 5-gallon now. But
treasure hunters.
So you're like me in a sense. Sometimes if you just have stuff, you're just gonna use it. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
you
no,
got two
my
lights.
fertilizer line is a little bit of everything.
You got 2 lights there, right?
Yeah, 2 645s.
Yeah, you should get 2 pounds minimum. Are you looking at your garden right now?
I'm hoping. I'm just.
Are you looking at your garden right now?
Was.
I want to take a look at it real quick.
All right. Yeah, I harvested 8 fatty colas already that are heavy.
Oh, I thought you was showing it. Oh, yep, you are.
You know, I just walked away. I had to. So yeah, these ones were all through the top nets, and so I already topped them, and now I'm just letting the bottoms kind of mature. And then these ones here, these are what's gonna screw me, I think, on my weight, just because they're so small. But they're stacked in there, so I'm not sure what they're gonna do.
They look like they're gonna do more than 4.
And then this one here is just chunky and weighs a lot, super frosty.
Yeah, 2 pounds. You'll definitely hit that. You probably hit a little more.
I used to run
whatever you get more.
And
Yep. Go ahead.
But I usually get a gram a watt, so I should get at least 1,200 grams. Yeah.
It's nice when you can hit 1.5 or 2. That's just that's like if you get the gram a watt, that's good. You hit your quota. But if you hit the 1.5, that's like the nice cherry on top.
Yeah.
Well, this is the fucking crop here that's gonna get all my summer work. It's mostly all sativa. And then when I'm fucking jacked up on this, I'm gonna go to my fucking garlic over here and get me to sleep. So this is gonna all the Red Bull I need right here growing.
Go.
But, yeah, that's what I got.
Did it make your eyes twitch? I forgot to ask. Damn it.
No, I got super high. I could only smoke like 2/3 of the blunt last night before I was had to put her down. Yeah, the fucking humidity. I need to get a fucking dehu in there, but it's too cold for the dehu to do anything.
2,000 grand.
Not 2,000.
I heard that.
Couple hundred.
Might as well be.
All
Dang,
my other eggs,
that's a lot.
20 to 30. This one, the wall, it's hard to tell, but it's covered. There must be 200 in there. I don't do this. Look at all.
Oh yeah.
That's
you could
crazy.
always put some outside because you're in a nice area.
Yeah, Moon. See,
Oh, you bought those. I thought you just randomly started.
We were at 84 degrees yesterday. We're down to 40 degrees today. So that's the problem.
They'll be all right.
So I think I make the bed, even though if you take a look, we don't have any bugs. I think I might go ahead and release all 300 of them. I'm still ahead. And I'm like, fuck, this might make some video about it. Might end up with bug in the flowers. They don't die off for a few weeks. But I think these 4 clones and it sounds good.
You're about to flip, bro.
I know, and that's why I don't want to do them. I wanted to put them outside, but I got to release them, and I think it's going to be really fun. Yeah, real quick before I do stuff. 4 platinum OT from Tranquil Genetics. I just default those yesterday. That's 8 weeks of edge. 8 weeks of edge, and they're mainlined out to the top seat. And then after I did that and got them all healthy again, I went ahead and scrogged on them, and I've been scrogged them for 2 weeks as well. And then I just did the default, but they're
Yeah, awesome Swaze, bro.
nice. Yeah,
Good time frog.
Yeah.
Awesome strip. Y'all should have seen him. He stripped that bitch last night for hours.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Got some Acapulco balls. You can see they don't grow as quick as that Lander K2 don't grow as quick as that indigo. And
What up, 420 times? What up, Mike?
Shake.
these are the same pheno.
What up?
Same strain, but just completely different pheno. And yeah, this is first gen of clones on these, but I'm not going to keep these anymore. I'm gonna flower these out and be done with them. This phenotype just grows way better for this strain. So this is the one I'm going to keep. And then my standard October rolls. I normally got 6 or 7 of these. I only got 2 of them now. I'm over that. I'm done with it. We got about 10 or 20 mantis in here. There's about 10 of them in here, maybe. And they're probably, eating each other and starving because there's no food in here for them other than each other.
Good, Stoke.
Yeah. So, I guess release the Kraken. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but I'm gonna have someone else hold the live stream, and I'm gonna video this on my phone. So, let's see here.
This is going to be one of those moments, whether you remember, I wish I wouldn't have done that, or, I'm sure glad I did that.
This is going to be
that moment.
I already know this is going to be a why the fuck did I do this moment. I
would put half outside.
I'm going to try to let not as many out, but I'm going to open them and hope they don't all get out, and then I'm going to put the screen back on the top and try to save some for we have another greenhouse and for outdoor also. And I'm going to try to save some. I'm going to try to only let some out, but these bitches fly as soon as they hatch. So
they'll start eating each other too.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they do it quick because I really don't want them in my flower tent, and I'm about to put flower. So.
Definitely want to be careful. I don't know what praying mantises, but when I did a bunch of fucking ladybugs, every time they fucking hatched new fucking larvae, there was more larva fucking remains than there was fucking the bugs that I had before I fucking released.
There we go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
I don't know what praying mantises do. They just eat each other. They leave dead bodies everywhere.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Right.
Where are they? Oh, that's all them? Holy
Oh yeah,
shit.
that's a shitload.
Yeah, just knock the cap onto the floor and put everything else back.
Yeah.
It's like the gates of Mordor.
Yeah. You need the cap. You don't even need the cap. There's too much on the cap. There was probably fucking 20 of them there.
Yeah, 20 is a lot for there.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, there's a lot on that fucking cap. I want to let some of those go on my back field and just let them take over like locusts.
I crushed them. Well, guys, yeah. Oh.
Does like when you buy the eggs, like, is it ready to go? Like, it's like alive in the fucking thing, or do you have to like do something to it, or what?
They take 5 to 6 weeks to hatch. So it's a crapshoot. Some of ours hatched after 3 weeks. Some hatched just now, about 4 weeks. I didn't expect them. They're supposed to take 5 to 6. I didn't expect them to take so long.
Like when you get it in the mail, does it say live animals in it, or is it?
I bought
it
at that point. But you can get them on Amazon. But I bought them at the grocery store.
But I got a question. Someone said in chat, do you wash your indoor or do you smoke mantis poop?
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Yeah, that sounds like Soul Brother. Talk about mantis poop. No, I'm a flower smoker, and I've never released mantis in my grow before. We use them for other greenhouses for vegetables and succulents and stuff and orchids, but we don't use them in cannabis. So we got 2 of them, right? And one of them hatched and made about 20. Those are 2 eggs right there. They're really small.
That's an egg?
That's an egg. And that made about 20 or 30. You can see that stuff on the bottom up there. That's where they come out on like sticky wet from that. And they dry out. and then they walk off and start flying. And about 20 to 30 eggs came out of each one of these. And they're pretty small, you know, but about 20 to 30 eggs came out of each one of these. And so 20 went into a vegetable greenhouse, 20 went into here. The last one that hatched you saw it, there must be 300 of them in there. And I didn't expect quite that many, but no, we don't normally release them. And I would normally quite frankly, I did a video.
What's up, David?
I plan on making a bunch of videos with them. I plan on seeing if they get stuck in flower. I plan on killing some of them off if they start to annoy me.
Right.
But I did not plan on
chill.
some 300 of them in here. That's for sure.
I mean, I don't think you'd have to worry about that much poop from.
Nah, you don't have to worry about poop. And the reality is they will stay on the leaves. And the thing is there's nothing in here for them to eat, right?
Right.
So they're going to end up just eating each other and probably getting stepped on. I'll see them on the floor down here every once in a while. My floor is filthy right now since it's fertile. But yeah, I'll see them. But yeah.
Fuck yeah. Cheers, brother.
So yeah, I'll put hey Moon, you think the rest will live outside? You think they're okay with 40 degrees?
I don't know. I Google it. I bet the Google knows for sure, but we have a lot of praying mantises here, and it's still freezing out, but I don't think their eggs hatched yet.
We get big ones here. And that's what I'm wondering. We get 12-inch praying mantis around here. They get like long.
We only get like 3 inches.
It says in my area, May or June is when they hatch outside.
Yeah. Yeah, so some little girls going on here, but we got a bunch more coming. The veg tent's empty right now. This is technically my flower tent, but I'm in veg. I'm just gonna flip the whole tent and put my new seedlings in the veg tent here in a couple days. So getting ready to flip this one, but she's a super stretcher. The mom
finally show up now.
The mom mainlined out just like this, not veg long. Grew to 4 feet tall. These things are already about 30 inches tall, and I'm not even flower yet. I expect these things to grow pretty fucking tall because she's a super stretcher, man. This plant grows big. So we'll see what 8 weeks expect. And then we'll keep an eye on the mantis. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all them. I probably got, I don't know, however many I got off the list.
They'd probably be good in the greenhouse.
Yeah, they love
like
it.
You were saying.
They're loving it in there. Yeah, they're doing great in there. You don't even see those fuckers. They're just off running around doing whatever they're doing. But in here, it's pretty visible. You know, you come across them pretty. I mean, I have them really skinny over here. I'm not seeing any. But what you'll notice is they stay on the leaves. They love to stay. They just stay on the leaves. And yeah, so they're not gonna. I can tell you right now, I'm pretty certain these guys, they're not gonna get stuck in flower. People just want to be little bitches. Well, you're gonna have bugs in your flower. No, you're not. No, you're not. And that's enough. When you have aphids or mites or some shit, which God we don't have. But if you have aphids or mites, they can't eat the flower. Aphids and mites can't eat flower.
Yeah,
they only eat leaves. And so the mantis are only going to be on the leaves. Now thrips eat flower. But
what's so bad? Hey, what's so bad about smoking bugs?
Yeah, well, I don't want to smoke bugs.
Hey,
but yeah, that's what I'm afraid. Now, since
you ain't smoking bugs, you ain't doing it right, obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully they die off before I flip the flower and before it starts developing any flowers. Hopefully they all die off or eat each other or some shit.
And if not, at least you'll know you won't have no bugs all through flowers.
Yeah, that's true too. It's true too. But I did read online before I did that this morning. I wasn't expecting them to be hatched so early, right? And so I was hoping they were going to make it outdoors. And at the end of the day, the reality is that don't get stuck in flower. They can walk on flower. There's no food on flower. so they shouldn't get in the flower. Now I'm trying to convince myself of this, and I think if I say it enough times, I'm not going to end up finding dead mantis in my flowers since I just fucking did that and released those assholes.
Yeah, I've never seen a dead mantis, I don't think.
Look at that.
Inside.
Now that's a turnaround.
Yeah,
We're
they're
trying to
starting to
think,
grow.
is this your Pheno hunt still? Is this that same Pheno hunt?
That looks hell of a lot better, bro.
Yeah. Once I realized my fucking pH was fucking off, and I just actually started putting more effort into it. And I've got it dialed in water now too. So I water it like half an hour after lights come on. And I'm still dialing it in.
I'll do it now.
Well, I'm watering it at what the fuck time?
But your feet super slow though.
Yeah. It takes about 10 or 12 minutes to get runoff.
Right.
So in the middle of the day, I'm running a heavy one just to wash out everything. So I'm gonna go 15 minutes at like 1 p.m. I think is when my middle day is, because I have it like 7 in the morning to 1 at night is my schedule. So it comes on at like 7:30, 7:40. It runs, and then it's good until what I'm assuming is about 1 o'clock. It'll have dried back enough that, or I can add it some more because it has less than it has more. You know what I mean? And then at 1 o'clock, that'll get me to like 8 o'clock at night, and then it'll start to be the same thing, right? Where it's just drying up enough, and then I'll hit them again at 8 o'clock to just a barrel, just to 10 or 20% runoff, and that'll get me to lights off, and then lights on. You know what I mean? I think today it was a little bit dry. It was over 30% dry back from the water, but last night I did the water at 6 p.m. So I've changed it by 2 hours to hopefully get me a little bit less dry back when lights come on. But the plants are definitely loving the more attention and the actual good pH and fucking.
I bet. I mean, look how just healthy and vigorous they look.
Yeah, these front ones have always looked healthy and good.
That's the best part,
smaller,
for sure.
But there's stuff in the back, like that far back left one.
That whole row in the back looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, it's liking being dialed in. And again, it's just being lazy, man, really. Really is all it is.
All I know is that Snap-on sucks.
Yeah, Snap-on definitely sucks. See, if this was one of the ones that I was trying to find the male, I would cut this off right here and throw it in a shot glass to determine if it was male or female. But those ones are all smaller, man. They're all smaller. They're coming, though. I think this is one that I could probably do it on. No, that's Big League. This is one, but it's still... They're short and stocky. Like, they're good structure, but they're just...
They look like they're kind of all catching up. Where are those clones at?
I took them out. They're in my mother tent now.
That's why.
Yeah, I moved everything out and spaced it out because shit was starting to get over top of each other. So I'm like, okay, well, time to move away. And the mothers were healthy anyways, so yeah. I got a few more.
Yeah,
I got
look good.
I know which ones are which because I have no fucking idea right now. Like, I need to have like a little sheet of paper and go, that one's fucking, you know what I mean, and do them all and have a rough idea what the fuck they are.
You haven't done that yet?
Well, they're on each cup, but I mean, it's like I got to put the cup up, turn it, find it, you know.
Oh man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I got to write it down. Now that I'm in here a lot, I want to know. But I'm assuming
I got those tags.
Yeah, the tag will be easy too, or you just pull it out. Somebody did tell me to be. So this one is probably
like the professionals.
Yeah, but there's not that much room in here.
Whoa.
You know what? So that's one of the Humboldt or the Holy Moly Donut shops. So that one I could definitely take off and sex it. And that's probably the best growing one out of them all. And
Really?
yeah, and I haven't done enough non-fem runs to know, but if it is, hey, the males will definitely grow bigger and stronger off the hop. I would say this is a male compared to all the other ones. It's leaps and bounds the biggest one. So yeah. You guys do the old leaf tuck? I do the leaf tuck.
I do the leaf pluck.
Yeah, I do that too, but if I can get it to stay up, I'll and have it underneath. If it's under here, grabbing
Oh, yeah.
light, I don't.
I would take those leaves off that touching the pot, though.
Yeah, these shitty little small ones, they gotta come
Yeah,
off.
they ain't gonna do shit.
But these decent ones are. So if I keep them underneath.
So, how many Holy Moly donut shops you got? To how many? Seven?
Seven. Yeah, 7.
Going to the casino with that number?
No, it's just there was 14 seeds, so I did 7. I did half of them.
Makes sense. Hell yeah.
Oh, look at this.
They look great. 420 things. I love it.
They're coming. They're
Yeah.
getting there.
David says, y'all talked me into a press last Sunday. What's y'all's opinion on temp, pressure, and time?
It depends what you're pressing. Like,
He's
I like
pressing-
160 to 170 for hash.
Freeze dryer, yeah, that's what he's pressing.
Yeah, somewhere between there. 160 is going to be cooler and you're going to have slow flow. 170 will be a little bit warmer. And then I do like a 2.5, 3 minute preheat where the plates are just barely touching, barely pressure on. And it'll start bubbling, and then I'll just start pressing real slow. But the key is that double bag, or else it'll unfold and fucking all over the side.
Blowout, is that what they call it?
Well, the bag don't bowl out. I call it roll out. The bag unrolls and then blows out instead of like the bag breaking. It doesn't blow out that way. It unrolls.
Guys, I'm gonna fall back. I'll holler at you guys later. See you on the next one.
Josh, thanks for hanging out,
Yeah, brother.
brother. Thanks for sharing all that fucking knowledge, man. Showing us how you do your beds. Fucking awesome shit, bro.
No doubt, fellas. I'll definitely see you guys on the next one.
Stay in touch, brother. Hell yeah.
Levelz, buddy. I got to jump off and deal with some mantis outside. But I will stay on the chat.
Hell yeah, Stoke.
Hell yeah,
Thanks.
brother. Be good.
All right, thanks, brother. See y'all soon.
Fuck yeah. Later, brother. We got 80 growers in here. Y'all headbutt that like button. Roll up. Y'all come up on panel. Let's smoke. And by the way, Snap-on does suck.
It's all relative. I'd rather have Snap-on than Craftman.
Oh, any day. For sure.
Not at the price point.
I've
Sorry,
got
fella. I agree with you here.
Not at the price note. Yeah, I agree.
Well,
But,
I mean, if I'm at a fucking one of those thrifts,
I had to pick.
if I'm at a pawn shop, same prices, I would pick the Snap-on versus the Craftman.
There you go.
Dude, you need to buy everything for that pawn shop because that pawn shop sucks if they put it the same price.
Well, the one here just has a thing of sockets, and they're all like so much money.
Oh, about that. Your brother like 150, 200 dollars. Hey, yeah, B Lane. I was wondering because I had checked my email for like 5 days straight. I didn't see shit, so definitely email me, brother. I want to say I have your address. emails like 2 years ago. Maybe I don't. Yeah, send it to me though, brother. I swear I was like, he didn't email me, but he wanted to give away.
Dude, this is looking all right. I'm liking the spacing. I'm liking everything.
Dang, Dad. Cheers, bro. Hell yeah.
Gonna have to mess with it a little bit, but and these ones, dude, look at how fucking stupid this looks. See this one?
Your mic's kind of low. Is that just me?
Yeah, well, I'm in the back room, so I mean, but I have it's on my.
There you go. It could have been my hoodie up, fucking with my ears.
I hear it all right in the headphones.
Yeah, it could have been me. There's an AC unit blowing by. Thinking about smoking this outside.
Look at this fucking leaf.
Whoa, that's the mutant?
That's the 4 that came out 4. And then that's
Did you
the one
leave
that
it for or cut one?
No, I didn't fucking touch anything. That's the 3 one. It did 2 sets of shoots at 3, and now it's back to 2, and it looks like it's whatever. And then yeah, that one's the 4. And this one is the fucking 2. It only had 2. Oh, that fucking cable's fucking up the focus. It's all fucking crazy looking. If I could get rid of anything, it'd probably be that one and this one. But I have nothing to replace. Oh no, I do. I have clones coming. I forgot. I have clones I need to put in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Always good to have extra.
Yeah. Well, because I'm doing the breeding, right? So I would definitely want to put those in there.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh!
you guys don't usually see this.
I actually getting old.
So all I have is a bucket of water right there. One of them Amazon fucking watering fucking devices.
Nice.
Morning, Star.
What's going on, Levelz?
Cheers.
Healthy. This place is a fucking mess, though.
Yeah, looking good.
There's shit everywhere. I think 24, dude. Like, there's 24 in here now because each one has a thing. It's doable, man. Even from seed, I think, with some careful defoliation and training and cutting back and all that kind of stuff. I think I'll be all right. Probably should top very soon.
My bad. I had to mute up real quick. No, what were you saying, Mike?
I think this is going to be decently manageable. 20. Now, listen, it's early, but I'm going to top these soon. Probably top them, you know, and a decent top to like cut them back so that the smaller ones can catch up.
Right.
And yeah.
So you haven't topped any of them?
Haven't fucking done anything, dude. Look how bushy that thing is.
Top them motherfuckers right now.
Look at that. Look at all. Oh, that's that plant. Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 plants here. Wait a minute. Okay, it's not as bad anymore.
Wow. And then the big fat leaves that just aren't doing anything.
No, I know. Listen, I've been slacking.
Anybody I gotta give a hard time about leaves gotta be you.
Yeah, it ain't me. Fuck. I hate Snap-on. But yeah. Wow, more work to be done. I get it. Listen, I'm trying to get this whole area clean back here. I've put up the plastic to prevent any water splashes. I got to put the AC unit back here too, right? So I might have to get rid of this little 2x2 maybe, but that's where I was going to do my flowering test.
Question on screen again about Preston.
Is it Matt's Green Space or whatever his name is, buddy, there from last week?
No.
Oh,
This
it's
is
a
David.
different Matt.
No, David.
Oh, David.
Yeah, David. He said what micron bag?
What's he pressing? We got to know what he's pressing. Tell him to come up on fucking. Tell him to click the link.
Yeah, click the link. So last week, all the talk between you, Matt, I think Moonwater too, and probably Carl and a couple other people, all that whole conversation made him go buy a press. So he's trying to figure out what he's going to do now.
Again, it depends on what he's pressing, man.
Yeah,
He
for
said,
rosin, I use a 25 and a 75.
He said that he thinks he
Just
bought
because
37.
Yeah, I don't fuck with 37 anymore. But listen, like I said, if he's pressing flour, you can get away with pressing flour sometimes with no bags, depending how you do it and depending what you're doing. And if I was pressing flour
at the moment, sorry, it can't come up. All good, brother.
So what's he pressing? Did he say what he's pressing?
He said
I do
flour.
120 with flour.
Yeah,
37 is pretty fucking low for flour.
I would start with get a nice bud that's nice and good that fits in your press, and do one bud at a time until you figure out the temperature. You put the bud on in between the parchment paper, okay, and then press it on its own. Sure, you might get a little bit of fucking flour material in your rosin. Doesn't matter because you're trying to figure it out, right? Then do that. Get the temperature right for the consistency you want. So if you have to go a little hotter, I mean, I've done some stuff like 190, 200 in flour, depending on how old the flour is, depending how the trichomes are, depending whatever. And then I've done waxy lower stuff too, which takes longer. But that one single bud press that you do at a time, it'll get you to what happens. You're like, oh, look, when I do one bud at 170, it comes out, it's all cakey and buttery and it looks good, but it's less weight. It's da-da-da-da-da. And you go up to 195 and you're like, oh, it fucking flows way better. It's darker though, but who cares? It still tastes good. It's not losing the terps. Like you really got to dial it in. And by doing a bud at a time, it's probably the best way so you're not wasting a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all foreign language to me right now.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
What I've noticed is the drier, the better. Like he said, you press those buds. I was harvesting last year and I dropped one in the shop and it had been there for like 3 weeks and it was super dry. I was like, I'm just going to press it, see what happens. And I pressed it slow. Man, it was some of the terpiest, clear, fucking, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks out from the grow, right? Whether you want to press it at 62 or 58 or 40, whatever the fuck you want to press it at, the sooner the better. The longer you wait, darker it's going to be, the less terpy it's going to be. It's all like that first, even if it's not even cured, dude, the first 4 or 5 weeks after dry, fire.
I know people that do it right after the fucking, they get it their 14-day dry and then they let it dry all the way and then they press it. Yeah. Within like 15, 16 days of harvesting. And they get good shit.
He said, I'll try without the bag. I can't get flow out the 37.
I wouldn't use 37 for flour, man. That's more for hash and stuff. You would want a bigger bag, man, for flour.
Yeah. I use 120 for flour. I bought 75 and that was too small, so I just use that for the double bag with the 25s when I do rosin. And then I think I have some bigger ones too, but I don't remember.
Right. Morning, Si. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing. Just chilling out.
That's it, man. Sunday morning. Birds are chirping, coffee's made, joints are rolled. The grows are grown.
The best fucking drink
so what
I've
happens
ever
when
had,
you're
dude.
pressing?
It's so
Is
good.
that 0 sugar?
It's 0 sugar. Yeah. I don't drink sugar, but orange cream. Tastes like a creamsicle Coca-Cola.
Yeah, so what the moisture does when you're pressing it is it steams up in between those plates, and that actually decarboxylates your stuff and turns it darker. So if you're getting darker stuff, you can dry it out more, and that should help clear it up more. So like when you do it in dry sift, if it'll clump together, it's too wet. You want to make sure it's like salt and just flows all the time. That's what I've noticed brings out the best quality. Just like those freeze dryers, that's 100% dry, right? I believe so.
Yeah, whatever you did over there, Mike.
What did I mean? What I did? Oh, for the plants?
Mine too, though, actually.
I was slacking, man.
That's me too. I'm not here enough, bro. I need to be here more. I'm fucking up. They're looking better now, but all that was just stem of me not being more aware of what's going on because I'm not here so much.
You can set it, forget it if you've got a lot of equipment, but other than that, dude, if you slack on a couple of things, like I've got most of the shit automated, right? Like it waters, it does it.
No, I don't have that.
Yeah. When it's dialed in, dude, I can leave for a week, no problem.
Me too. Usually my shit's, I don't have to fuck with my environment at all. But like the pH pen, not calibration, swapping lights and not turning the brightness. I put a 240 watt light and ion board and swapped it out for a SC3000 bar light, 300 watt. Different spectrum, different everything. So they started yellowing on me, and I just fixed the pH, so I was like fucking baffled because I just fucking fixed the pH. So I was like, no fucking way they're fucking up. And sure enough, huge shout out to Smokey because he's the one that helped me figure that out. All I did is, and I look, the ion board was on 45. I put the fucking 300 watt on, what was it? No, the ion board was on 55 or 50. I put the 300 watt on 45. So I guess that just wasn't low enough. They started yellowing. I dropped it from 45 to fucking 30. And now they're greening up.
You don't use one of them fucking phone apps that tells you ballpark what it is, dude?
Listen, don't work on my phone, man.
It doesn't work on your phone. That's shitty because I've got one of those meters, man, and I love it being able to tell you exactly what the fuck my light's at. You know what I mean? And
Photon?
No. I got the fucking M2610 fucking Apogee fucking the light meter, like the expensive cocksucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, because the phones, like, apparently there are 2 or 3 apps that if you do the calculation, you're close to it or whatever. Right? Yeah, see, that's it. You gotta have one of those, dude. Like, Sign knows what he's talking about right there. That Apogee fucking meter, man. You're never guessing anymore, man.
What is it?
It's an Apogee light meter. It'll give you the exact bar. About $1,000. Canadian. So probably 600 American, 600 American or something. There's different models too. Like you get the full spectrum, or you get just the lower stuff, which is a little bit cheaper.
Yeah. All right. Here's a question, and it's an easy answer. Is 1,000 watt enough for a 4x8?
If you got it on a light mover, maybe, but it's gonna be enough to do the whole tent.
It's enough for a 4x4. Maybe
HPS.
It's a double ender. I'm assuming it's HPS, but I mean, you can put it in the middle, and you could probably get 5 or 6 feet, 5 probably decent feet out of it if you put it all the way at the top. but maybe 5.5, 6, maybe it's gonna start going downhill after 5.5.
Sure.
Yeah, I used those phone apps on iPhones and Androids and put up all that shit. Bought the damn Photon, paid for the Photon Pro, and it just screw that crap. I went and bought an Apogee.
Yeah, I see the Photon don't work on my phone.
It always wrong. You can go out and calibrate it to clear skies, and another calibration geo sun thing, and it'll be right for a couple of measurements, and then no, it's wrong. It's just useless. So
yeah, anytime, Raheem. That's why we're here, man. Cheers, double. You hitting it on the nose. 5 by 5.
As a matter of fact, we do the tents.
Yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah.
So there's the papaya sherbet.
Oh shit! Look how much that filled out.
I flipped it to flower last Sunday, so it's pretty much set where it's going to be.
Now, is that net gonna drop?
What's that?
Is that net gonna drop?
I don't know if the top net will drop or not. We'll just have to see if it's needed. It's there.
I got you.
So,
looks good, man.
It's all doing its thing.
I don't know if you guys were talking about it because my wife came down and started yelling at me for something. Did you? What do you got it set at, Si? You got it. This is veg, is it? What do you have your parmy?
It's early flower. This is early flower.
Okay. And what do you run it at early flower?
Yeah, this is about 750 ppfd.
Okay.
By the Apogee.
Yeah. It makes me go, fuck, I haven't done it in a while. I should probably go be checking mine.
Because that's under. This is in a 3x3 with a 650R, HLG 650R.
Yeah.
So it's a ceiling light, and I don't have to stomp on it real hard. It's just barely idling. So that's coming along. Everything's good.
I'd say day 21, I'd be cranking that thing all the way up.
Can't, buddy. If the numbers aren't there, that's the problem. That's what you're doing, right? Levelz, you're putting that Spider Farmer at 100% at day 21.
No. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. Fuck yeah.
It don't do no good to put this thing at 100%. It burn this road down.
Yeah, we cooked the whole tent. Oh fuck yeah, we cooked that whole tent, dude.
What is that? A 3x3?
Yeah, it's a 3x3 with an
HLG. I thought that was a 4x4. Never mind.
Hell, this 650R burned the 4x4 down.
Yeah,
it's a badass light.
Yeah.
It's a commercial light, man. This ain't no China shit. So, I'm sorry, but I can't do that China. Ugh.
That foo-foo.
Can't do that foo-foo shit. And this right here is the autos. And my lazy ass, I could have raised these lights another 18, 20, 22 inches. And these are dual HLG 350Rs, so it's a 2x4 with a potential of 750 watts in it. And these are running about 900 ppfd right now. And instead of raising the lights, I just folded the some bitches over. So put the super crop on them, and they're doing their thing.
You're gonna have some towers over there. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
On that right side, it's gonna be Cola City.
Well, they just kind of, it's two different phenos. This one was a Christmas tree type, and this one went bush. They're both a lot the same down low.
Cheers, Pitch. My bad, Mike.
It just is what it is. But I got lazy. I should have raised this lot. I could have raised that damn thing. And
Got a phone call. He got a phone call.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
What's
check
up, Levelz, Mike, Moonwater?
Hey. Again, another one of those things where I checked it when I first put the seedlings in. I haven't checked the fucking light
You
since then.
spent
Like,
$1,000 on that goddamn
I
thing.
know. I used to be checking it every day, dude. Because when it in the
Oh,
stretch,
why
dude,
not?
you got
You
it.
spent $1,000 for it. It better be doing something for you.
During the stretch, I will, because it'll grow at half an inch a night. Whatever it is the day before ain't the next day. You know what I mean? So you definitely gotta
be aware.
100%. That's when it's
fun.
useful, man. And veg, I have it probably. It's sitting up higher. I mean, I can drop it down and bring the fucking voltage down, but then it's going to be cooler, right? So I have it in there generating heat, really. But I'm almost ready for that AC unit, dude. I got that AC unit delivered this week. I've been cleaning up stuff, cleaning up shit, moving stuff around. I want to put it up on two milk crates so it's high and that the water will drip down and go out.
Right.
Or I might fucking hang it from the ceiling. I need to fucking figure out a rig that I could hang it from the ceiling. Anybody got any good ideas for that?
Remember them?
No. Never had that. Custom big orders. Oh, is that? Yeah. That's from fucking the table at whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
I don't need a lighter. I never fucking. They were dropping lighters there all the time.
Cell phone just kicked them off. Come back up, side. It's just because you got a phone call. You hit the end button. When you ended the call, it's around the same area on the phone.
Double click.
It's happened to me. So it's right there. It's like the end button's right by the end, the leave studio button.
Have you tried any of those apps, Levels? Have you tried? You said it didn't work on your phone. You tried some of the apps?
Oh, Photon?
No, listen, I don't know the name of it. There's like 3 or 4 different ones, and some are shit, apparently. You know what you gotta do? You gotta go find Shane's review on it. You know Shane from MyGrow? That dude?
He talks about the Photon one.
Does he? Okay. And he tells you how to fucking do the calculation, I'm pretty sure.
From what I've heard, when you're gonna put that on your phone, take a white piece of paper and put the white piece of paper over your camera, and then take your reading.
But I still think you need to do a calculation. So like if you go right by your bud with that white piece, you just take a little piece of paper and tape it to it or whatever, and put it fucking, oh, here's the numbers or whatever, plus 300. So if you know it's okay, I gotta go, it's showing me 400, it's really 5, 6, 700. Okay, 7, that's pretty good. There's some calculation. And listen, don't expect it to be exact.
I think he does go on it, but I think it was still in the earlier stages of it when he was talking about the app. They've upgraded it since.
Yeah. If you go to his channel Levels and check, just search for fucking app. Probably is the best thing because not a lot of his stuff has apps in it.
Welcome back, Si. All right, do what?
MyGrow. Yeah. MIGRO.
Hello. No, I don't know why the cell phone kicked me out.
You got a phone call.
No, I didn't have a phone call. It just all of a sudden just kicked my ass out.
Damn technology.
Yeah, good old technology.
20%. Am I looking for grow lights? Is that what I'm typing?
No, that guy he sells his own grow lights, but on his channel search for light app or something like that. You know what? I'll find and give you the link, dude.
Oh, it's on YouTube. All right. I'm done.
Yeah.
I typed it in Google.
No, it just busted my ass out of there. I pooped going. I'm retired. I don't have to put up with cell phone crap. And it's like you don't get shot.
All right. Am I doing photon review or something?
No. Listen,
Some people have good luck
up.
with photon. I didn't have good luck with it. I even paid for it, pro version, blah blah blah, and my phone's an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and then the wife's Android, and then they said you had to use a sleeve on the iPhones, and it just
it's a headache. It's a headache for sure.
Just go by the Apogee and be done with it. And I've already sent it in once for a calibration. It's fine. Just go buy the real deal and be done with it.
Right.
Wait a minute, you can send it and get it calibrated
pulses?
every once in a while?
Well, you got to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
But you can calibrate any of these to their. They have a system called Clear Sky, I think it is, and you go in and give it your longitude, latitude, time of the season, blah blah blah, and it'll give you the sun crap on a clear day. You can go out, and this is what it should be.
Yeah, cool.
They mathematically figure it all up, and so
I sent you the link. Levelz, check it out when you got some time, dude. It's if you got nothing, man, and you're switching a light out, it's probably worth a little bit of a look at to see if you could do it.
Even if you get just a rough idea, at least you have the idea.
Yeah.
We spent decades trying to figure out how to using candle power meters, photometers, this meter, that
lumens,
meter,
I remember
lumens, foot. I mean, even using prisms and the plants. It all comes down to what the plants are doing, but it's just so nice to take a meter and go, yep. There we go. That's where we're at. And then everybody jumps on you because you're a rich fuck and you spent $500 on a meter, and it's like, well,
it was one of the first things I invested money in early on. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. I had a cheap one from Amazon. It was like $169 or whatever. It worked for a minute and then it fell apart. I'm like, I had to fucking resolder it, and I fucking resoldered it, and then this other thing fell apart, and then it broke, and I was like, give me the fucking Apogee.
Really?
It was just like a little cheap one from like Hydro Farm or whatever. It had like a big fucking circle thing and a dome. I still have it somewhere. So I was like, I'm not throwing it out. This is to remind me this is a piece of shit somewhere. Doesn't take.
But it's just like that auto grow. I mean, I turned around the other day and looked, and them darn tops had grown up into those HLG lights, and they were getting fried. And I thought, well, I can raise those lights in my tall tents another 18, 20, 22 inches. I don't have my fans. Nothing's in the top of the tent. So I can go up. And I just got lazy, and I just folded them over. Said, you're getting your ass super cropped. I folded them over, and I think the stretch has stopped now. So, but they're running 900, 950 right now.
I can't wait to get the CO2 going and push like 1400.
Well, that's the thing. When they grew up into that light, the tops were at, I don't know, almost 1400. Yeah. And then the bottom of the top third, they were over 1,000. And I was like, holy shit. And that's two HLG 350Rs bolted together in a 2x4. So I'm not even on.
A whole lot of light.
The dimmers are on like the 10%. Number 2 settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a complete ceiling of light. It's the same in the corner as it is in the middle. It's the same with the other tent. So it's just solid. There's no There's no dropping off. There's no nothing. And I'm like, holy crap. That was even too much for CO2. So I just folded them over and dialed them back. And that's the nice thing about running the big power is come summertime, you can dial the dimmers back. You know, it removes a lot of your heat problem. But then come wintertime, when you need some heat, you ain't got to run a heater. You just raise the lights up and crank the dimmers up a little bit, and you're.
That's what I do with my 10 bar. Like right now, I don't even run it this high during flower when I have it like right in and I know it's exactly right. It's never this high, but it's heating the rest of the tent, so I love it.
So you just let it take care of the business and move on. And you know, like right now, it's kind of screwed up because we're. One day it's 80, 85 degrees here in Oklahoma, and the next it's 55 or 60. So, you know, the HVA system for the house, it's flipping back and forth, and the tents are flipping back and forth, and it's kind of like, this sucks, but then, you know, we're heading into tornado season, and that'll suck.
Right. Hey, Pet's place.
Yes.
What day are we?
This is 53.
Really?
Yep.
I thought they were more like 60.
Nope, 53.
They're fat, eh? The back ones look like dark, eh?
Well, it's not. Yeah, she did. Here, give me a second.
She's definitely darker than the other ones, eh?
Yeah, her buds change the same color as basically her leaves. So not all the leaves. Like usually when I've only grown this strain one other time, and it turned purple. It's a Banana Daddy cross grape slurry. It was I got it gifted to me from someone on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
And then he no longer does it.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's crazy, huh? Nice.
And this, like, I had to grow her again because I plan to wash, and the terps on that are absolutely crazy. Sweet grape, and I'm like, now that I managed to get the press and a wash machine, I'm like, I so have to wash it because my last grow, I grew before I had to take everything down. I grew a. Now this is my confused part because I had 2 Celtic Goddess going and 2. Oh shit! What was it called? I forget what they're called now. Anyways, I think I might have switched them. By the time that one was done, straight up strawberry watermelon. And when I pressed it, washed it and pressed it, oh my god, that's what all you taste and smell. Straight up strawberry watermelon. I was like, fuck yeah.
I feel like we lost somebody.
And that's that grape one? Yeah, it was Moonwater. He was
no, it was
muting. He must have left.
It was a different strain.
Oh.
I got gifted from Fat Bearded Pothead on Instagram.
Do you have it in? Do you still have it? You gonna do it again?
Oh yeah, I have more seeds of that one. Definitely, I definitely want to do that one again. This one here is from him too, GMO cross.
That's gonna take a minute to finish, eh?
I'm not like I'm hoping she'll be on par with them, but
them GMOs, man.
I'm sure she'll probably be the last one, but
any of the GMOs that I've ever grown.
I'm trying to get. Oh, there we go. Trying to get one without the light. She's got the purple, pinkish hue coming in on her flowers there.
Moon will be back. He said the service went out.
This blueberry though, she's the queen of the tent. She just looks phenomenal.
Looking pretty nice.
And I might the more and more this one starts ripening, the more and more I'm getting to the point where I'm going to say I'm going to do my very first re-veg.
Oh, so you don't have another copy of this? This is it?
No, this is the only plant I didn't get one of.
Start doing it now, sir, just in case. Even if it's, you know what I mean? You're like, you don't wait another 7 days. If you think you may want to do it, fuck, do it as soon as possible, right?
But this is the problem. I don't know what's going on with these. Maybe you guys can help me out.
You got too many plants.
What is going on? Why aren't you guys snapping out of it?
Yeah, see, I don't know much about re-veg because I've only done it once and it didn't work, so I fucking whatever. But are you doing 24 hours of light?
No, 18.6.
I think you should be doing 24 hours of light, sir. And I may be wrong, but
I did 18.6. It worked for me.
It did?
This
Okay.
This one here is she's snapping out of it slowly.
I'll re-veg.
This one here's popping out 3 leaves, which
This pink lemonade.
I heard they do before they start popping out regular ones. But
Daddy,
my God,
Daddy.
these 3 are jumping up, trying to.
Do you have a spot that's in 24 hours by chance? You should throw it in and see if it makes a difference. I've heard a few people say that the more light, the better when it's re-veg. And I'm like, oh, okay. And which made sense to me. So I was just like, I agreed with it. You know what I mean? Bro science.
Yeah. I gotta sit there and just change the time.
I honestly never
Same
knew
with this
if
one.
it was the right way or not.
Yeah, it's having an issue too, eh?
Need to go back
I don't want to snap out of it, but everything that comes out of it is frosty as shit.
Does it matter if it? And again, as somebody who hasn't done a re-veg that worked, like, would it be better off for that thing to be in a bigger pot and more, like, you know what I mean, like have some less stress or whatever? I don't, just ask.
That's more of a mine was more of a re-veg.
Personally, I'd like to know, but I looked.
Plant and
I
left
popped one out
on the skeleton.
Oh shit, my bad. I popped one out. It really just not like they're root bound or anything.
He cut a bud and then re-vegged the bud.
They still got tons of space for roots. You just
Yeah. I was again, that was one of those things where,
like, I
it's
keep thinking, but
growing
again,
a decent amount.
Right now, this is the only space I've got for them. So I'm waiting. I got to get the 3x3 to finish, and then the 4x4 to finish. Like, I'm already trying to scramble to see if I can pick up another tent, just so I can have somewhere to take a couple of stems off of each one, so I can dry it. Because I don't want to kill the clones, because they're possible clones, but I'm scrambling right now. It makes it hard because everything's on stupid Prime deal, and I don't have it. So of course you try to click on it.
Springtime deal.
Yeah. Pain in the ass.
I get that fucking thing every time. Springtime fucking offers. It's like, okay.
But there's some pretty decent ones if you go through them, but really it's nothing spectacular.
I got 20% off the bags I use for candy, so I bought a bunch. I'm like, 20% savings? That's better than anything.
Let's go.
And here we go. Here's the 4x4.
Great job, bro.
So this is the one blueberry. She'll be finished before everybody. Basically, almost all her hairs are orange already, which I don't understand because I don't understand because they were started all at the same time. This one, and this one. Sorry, 14 days. 14-day difference. But like, I didn't really think she was going to be anything really. She's got no real size to her. She's small, frosty.
You want to tell Levelz, or should I?
But
all them damn leaves.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of them damn leaves, sir.
I'm pulling a mic. I'm slacking. Trust me, my brain is going fucking bananas because every time I look in here, that's what I see. Gotta get rid of leaves. But now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, fuck, if I'm gonna get so sticky now trying to clean these fucking things up. Not to mention, I don't have a clue how to clean that one because every leaf has got a bud at the end of it.
That's hard. It's only word.
So it's not like I can cut the leaf off.
I'll talk to you later.
Get up here. Come on. Hey, come on. Let's go.
She's got her own ring. She gave herself her own ring. Oh my god, it smells crazy good in this tent, man.
Look at this freaking crazy dog.
I love golden retrievers.
Did the
Golden
snow
retriever
fall
flat.
off the roof? Yeah, I bet you she's down here. She comes in my corner only when there's like a thunderstorm, or right now the we're getting a crazy like ice storm, and like the snow's coming off, and it's been hanging off the roof for about 4 feet. So I'm like, it probably fell, and she came right down here.
Everything here is just sheer ice.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in the car if I have trouble getting in the car right now. Got a shell of ice on it. Cafe racers though, I'm looking. They're looking good. They're swelling up nice. But yeah, this one here is the craziest for leaves. And I stripped them all. I stripped them all at day 19.
See, it goes to show you can always take a little bit more.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, you didn't take enough at 19, sir. Like you clearly left too many. Yeah.
Apparently not. What? I sit there and I had that little fucking voice in my head going, "Don't take too much. Don't take too much. Don't take too much."
You cannot take too much.
And I'm like, that's not possible. I'm like fighting with my own fucking brain. It's not possible.
Yeah.
But I did. I don't know if I've posted the video or not yet, or if I have to yet. But I did strip them down.
I remember the first time I did it at my neighbor's house to his plants. He goes, "What are you doing? You took off 3 pounds of leaf." He goes, I'm like, "Don't worry, dude. It needs to come off."
Well, the other reason is also because I kind of said I was going to post every step of the way. Now, some of my videos now have gotten up to an hour because, well, I can't exactly clean all these that fast with my back, so I have like hour videos coming up now, so no one's really gonna want to like sit there and see that all the time. So again, I just got the slacking really. And now I'm kind of contemplating because like to make a video, it's gonna be a long video.
Yeah, you got to do the trimming at like 8x time. Whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
I'm not. See, I'm new to this, so I'm not in all the editing and stuff. So
editing sucks as just about as much as Snap-on. If I had to compare the two, it's like Snap-on and editing. God damn. I guess it's got to be. Yeah, I can at least do editing. I don't like Snap-on.
But I also said too when I started this first grow that I'm doing and posting, I'm doing from beginning to end and every step of the way this once.
Yeah.
So you can get an idea of what I do and how I do it, and then from there on, I plan on making videos a hell of a lot shorter.
Yeah, the editing process is so difficult, man.
The other tricky part too is this is the room I have. So to take some to get it out the way to get it yeah, I tricky.
Listen, man, I don't know what you're recording your video on. If you're on your phone, I have this one thing for my phone. It's got these 3 tripods that you can bend and hook, and I've hooked it up on the tent side and like face the camera down and got it so it was a decent overhead view. Just a thought, you're trying to save on space and still get in there and work.
Yeah, well, I usually use my phone now because I have the 25 Ultra.
Look at how many fucking cameras there are on that thing. There was 6. 5. Jesus.
It's the 25 Ultra.
That thing, it must do good video.
What it takes. Well, let's see. It's not going to do it justice, but the pictures are.
You can
and
zoom in,
and I'm not even playing.
You can do it just by zooming it in, right?
I'm not even. I'm not even playing with the settings to mess with the picture. So.
Damn.
In the video, all the videos. Unfortunately, I gotta stop because I got 512 gigs and I've already used half of it.
Yeah.
And I've only had the phone for like 3 weeks. I'm taking videos in 8K. That's why it's taking up the space, and I didn't realize it at first. So we definitely need to change that.
Yeah, 4K is pretty good, and it takes up a fair bit too. You know what I mean?
But this is what I got. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna try to maybe prop you guys up there. I gotta get to water in these guys.
I should spill the water soon. I gotta make water.
Ah, I wish I had one of those. One day. One day, it's coming. I would having it set up to where I don't gotta lift my plants that's my dream.
I don't even mess with it. I just run the tap water and do what I'm going to do with it and pH it and forget about it.
Oh, my tap water here is so high in iron. My God, it stains things orange.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not using that.
Yeah, I don't have that problem, thank God.
If I didn't have that problem, I would definitely use it because it costs a lot of money to use distilled water.
Hey, dude, I've got a filter on mine that takes out the iron, eh? Now, listen, I paid, I think, Canadian. Well, where are you at? You're in, yeah. You're looking at just under $1,000 probably this day and age to put a filter on. And I've had this filter for 8 years now. They'll give it to you at $1,000 cash or, X amount per month payments for fucking Culligan or whatever. I don't know if they do it in your area, but it was and listen, dude, it takes out all the iron, man.
Yeah, it's
bad. It's bad.
It is. It is crazy.
Or you can just go buy Watts. You can go buy a Watts system. Y'all were talking last weekend or whenever it was about Watts, and Watts makes filter systems. I mean, all sorts of shit. Watts Regulator Companies, what it was originally. And I mean, they invented the TNP for boilers and hot water heaters and shit.
Hey, Levelz, you need to pull me off the big screen there, Chief.
Levelz is not anywhere to be found. You're on the big screen. Oh, he's over there. There he is.
Can't get my fucking lights to go off. My lights should have went off in that 10 an hour and a half ago.
That's not good. I find my timers, they slip over time. I don't know if anybody else has that.
I've had a couple of issues where that ACI junk didn't turn mine on. But since we got rid of their crap firmware and software in my controllers, it's been acting better all the way around.
Yeah, I think they just jumped the gun on the AI without actually having it ready.
They jumped the gun on all of it.
Now I got it. My minimum, you know how you have a maximum and a minimum level? My minimum level was on 4, which keeps it on 24/7.
Yep.
That's
I did that once
up,
too.
Bro.
Yeah, I did that once.
Fuck that.
Well, it should be on a schedule, Lev.
No, I know. And it was, but if your minimum, look.
Yeah, I know.
All right, if your
Yeah,
minimum
everybody knows
level,
that shit now. Everybody did it once.
if your fucking minimum level is on 4, it's gonna run.
So how long has it been on that?
An hour and a half it's been on. But
Yeah,
I just
how
put it
long
in
do you
that
think
phone.
the setting's been like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I literally just set that 10 up like 4 hours, 5 hours prior. I did it at like 2 in the morning when I set all that up. I uploaded at like 1, 12:30, 1 a.m. And then, yeah, I didn't check it. Getting out here smoking this blunt. Cheers, y'all. Yeah. See? If I wouldn't have gone in there, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes you can turn that shit on by mistake when you're swiping in the app. I found I've done that before. I'm like, how? What? I know that wasn't on. How the hell is it on now? So I must have misswiped it or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
it's easy to get fat fingers, and see that's what we're going to be doing. Is we're going to be porting it out so I can use it on a computer and cut the damn Wi-Fi shit out, because you can't do crap.
Wi-Fi. I have it on 2 of my. All right, so I had 3 69s, but I only have 2 of them that have Wi-Fi, and I don't even use the Wi-Fi. I don't use Bluetooth because I don't worry about it. If I can't fuck with the AC or the dehumidifier or the humidifier without being there, then there's no point in me having Wi-Fi.
But so hopefully we'll get it here when my buddy gets a little slowed down, and port it back out to where I can use it on my desktop or on my computers, my laptops. Use it
it'd
on
be nice to be able to use the mouse, eh?
Yeah, just port it out. I mean, even right now, I'm not even running a true desktop anymore. I've just got a gaming laptop that I'm using as a desktop, plugged into a 55-inch TV. But,
that's good.
You know, it'd be nice if I could just sit there and look at it on my computer. I mean, I'm an old dude. I'm not, I use cell phones at work because we had to. I never made $1 off a damn cell phone. All they done is cost me time.
But that bitch costs you money, though. It's gonna
What's
cost
that?
you.
The cell phone?
To own that
work.
cell phone.
At work, they paid for the cell phones. I didn't pay. They didn't get mine.
Right.
But text messages, because people can't do complete thoughts, and it just it's like, look, man, I need this, this, and this, and then it's 15 text messages, and you still ain't got the info. You wasted my time, motherfucker.
That's technology for you.
Well, that was like in the old days. We could order a pump or a boiler or anything and do it snail mail and get the product in 3 weeks. Now everything's high tech and it takes 5 months. It's just, I'm so glad I'm retired.
Yeah, I would. It must be nice.
It's nice to be able to do the engineering data and everything on the computers and stuff. But, all the ordering, invoicing, all that stuff turned into a complete pain in the ass. And then I retired, and they had to hire three people to replace me. They still couldn't get the job done, so then they ended up shutting down because they couldn't take care of the stuff. Kids can't get the work done.
All right, let's see what the fucking.
Oh, my bad, short high. My bad. Let's see what you got. Oh yeah.
Not a whole lot to show.
How you doing, brother?
Not so bad. Transplanted them this morning. They were hungry enough that they needed a new pot. One is floated, and the other's just starting to poke through.
Yeah, that one's looking a little light. You got some rosemary.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's on the rock here.
69 Pro. Let's go. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
They're looking okay. Almost there.
How's it smelling?
Like weed.
My buddy lives in PA. After he saw me started growing, he started, and that's every time he grows something, I'm like, what's it smell like? Weed.
Tomatoes, peppers.
I gotta start that shit for myself.
You doing
Spring's almost here, so.
Oh, it's here. It's already here.
Well, we got a foot of snow yesterday, so.
Wow.
It'll be a bit yet. At least another 2 weeks. Everything's going fine.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I lived in Colorado, we were getting out the spring and summer clothes, and Easter Sunday it snowed 2 feet.
Yeah.
I usually wait till I have 2 weeks of above freezing weather, where it doesn't freeze at night for 2 weeks. But I'll let someone else hop up. That's all I got.
Hell yeah. Short odds version. Thank you for coming up, y'all.
Empty, waiting for something to be big enough.
May
end up with tomatoes in it before we're done.
Hell
So
yeah.
see you guys later.
Have a good day, man. Thank you for sharing. Hell yeah. Shit, yeah. Cheers, y'all. Blunt 30. What you smoking on over there, Si?
Oh, I'm still smoking on the old school Colombian Gold. I got some other stuff around. I just give it to the grandkids when they show up.
Yeah, you're right.
Ain't getting any of my real weed. But I got some of the Colombian Gold in the Cannamunity, just letting it. It's getting a little dry, and it's bringing it right around.
Hell yeah. Smoking on this pink lemonade. Fruity Pebbles OG.
Unfortunately, I'm smoking on depot crap until my plants are done.
What?
So that's some Mandarin cookie and some Donny burger.
Donny burger?
Yeah, Donny burger. I'd like to get some seeds of that one.
Mike, what was that? You sent me a link.
That was for that video, for that shit, for that app.
Oh shit.
I definitely have been slacking on the light too, dude.
Wow, what was your light at? I want to
Less
stay.
less than what I want it to be at, for sure.
Oh, let me hear it. Don't be bashful now.
No, it was. Listen, it was at the low end of what I would consider veg. But I brought it up. Like some of the smaller ones were only getting like 350, and I want it to be more than that. Especially with the cocoa, man. The cocoa can take it. This is what I found, anyways. In veg. Anybody else see that grows with cocoa? That it can take more than light than.
That's one thing when you get a meter too. You start finding out, weed that you thought could really take some light can't. And other strains can take a whole lot more than you ever thought they could take. And it's just kind of weird. I've had some stuff you can't give it more than 600 ppf. In flower, it won't take it. And that's why people will ask me, they'll go, well, where do you set your dimmers? What do you blah, blah, blah. How's your height? What are you doing? Well, I said, nothing I've got corresponds to anything you got. So telling you what my heights are, my dimmers are set at, ain't going to do you a bit of good. It ain't going to do you no good. And I feel sorry for the people, but they need to start. That's one thing about growing is you got to think in a 3D. You got to think in a 3-dimensional arena, and so you can tie it all together.
Yeah, I did a video because there was not too many videos out there on that 10-bar light, but I just did it and said, listen, at 12 inches it's this, and at fucking 24 inches it's that, and use it as a guideline. Like if you want to go a little bit less than that, raise it up a little bit.
And then another tool is
Tickle trunk the fucking tools over there. He's
That's the snap-on.
one of these things. I mean, that'd help people so much if they just bought one of these.
What is that?
It's just a watt meter, volt, amperage, tells you what your lights are pulling. Or any appliance for that matter.
Yeah,
I got one of those.
My freeze dryer is plugged into that because I wanted to see how much I was drawing, and man, when it's at full-on dry and freeze mode, it takes like 1,600 watts. I'm like, oh, damn.
Oh,
So,
shit.
I mean, that lets you know.
That's what he needed for that fan when that fan was going.
Like there's ones you can get that you can go and like it and it'll like it's like a trip meter on it, right? So it'll tell you you've used X amount of kilowatt hours or whatever the fuck it is. Here in Canada, it's kilowatt hours is how we buy our electricity. So
That's how we do too.
Oh, okay. So then you can know. Oh, it ran like you can set it like for the month. Oh, it ran X amount of kilowatt hours for that month. So it cost me $500 to run the machine. It's part of the cost, right? So
Yeah, that one will do those sort of operation calculations if you want to set it all up. I don't care. I'm on an average program, have been for 30 years. My electric bill is going to be the same amount every month. electric and natural gas. It's one thing about what they call around here is being a legacy resident. You can get all your utilities on an averaging program and keep your mailbox on your front porch, and you don't have to put it out on the street.
Membership has its benefits.
So
yeah, I don't know what's up with the mailbox on the street shit. And then look, I noticed in the neighborhood we're working in right now, they got the people we're working on their house, they gotta walk across the street. They can't even get it in front of their house. They gotta walk across the street because they want that whole street to be easy accessible for the mailman. So the mailman ain't gotta get out their vehicle. No fucking way I'm a homeowner. I got a fucking $1 million home on stilts, and you're gonna tell me to benefit the fucking mailman, I gotta put my shit across the street on the neighbor's side? So the mailman ain't gotta get out the fucking truck or do a fucking U-turn? That's insane, bro. That's entitlement.
Yeah, that's living in a fucking place where they fucking write the rules for your house. Fuck no.
That's
whatever happened in nor sleet, nor rain, nor hurricane, you're getting your shit.
That was a long time ago, sir. When there was real people running the world.
Yeah, it's just wild.
Yeah, see, like they come through years ago and made everybody, back when they built our old houses, they put the gas meters next to the houses. And mine was back down the driveway next to the house. Well, they wanted them all moved out to the street because they had some dumbass in Oklahoma City kept getting his gas turned off because he wouldn't pay his bill. And he went out there and was messing with it and shoved a potato in his gas line and this, that, and the other thing, ended up blowing his house up. So then they wanted to move everybody's gas meters out to the street. Well, because we were a legacy resident, they moved ours up and put it in our flower bed, in one of our flower beds, and they come by once a year and paint the meter green. So it blends into the flower bed.
That's funny.
Well, everybody else had to pay to put theirs out on the street.
Yeah, they did some weird shit, bro.
And
they're doing some weirder shit.
Dude, I want to get this AC running, but I am not ready yet. Listen, there's got to be a way. If I were to strap it around the AC, right? Like make like a bend around the AC and then kind of like up underneath and then hook onto that and hang it.
Yeah,
it would stay stable, wouldn't it? Like
that's what you should do.
I want to get it off the ground, dude. I really would like it off the ground. The fuck was that?
That was a spider jumped on my laptop.
Fuck a spider, dude. I hate spiders.
Little small little jumping spider, but still no, fuck that.
Well, fuck that. If I see it, if it's in the house, I leave it alone. It takes care of all the rest of the pests.
Laptop's leaning against that, so
it's in the jungle already.
Yeah, he popped out of there, so all of a sudden he just hopped on top of my.
Yeah, Levelz in the jungle anyway. Well, give us Levelz, give us a plant tour. What you straightened out there on the porch.
Right, let's go.
The milky duds or whatever the fuck they were.
Oh, the African milk duds or some shit. What was it? Yeah, this is the yard. Fucking cat. They're probably fucking with my turtle. Oh no, they ain't fucking with my turtle. There's a turtle. She's big chillin'.
Yeah, we got a red ear slider in a 75-gallon fish tank.
Yeah, this is the yard. We got a cat in a tree.
Oh, hell we do. chilling.
Well, I don't have to mow that.
Hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this fucking yard. We just moved here right before the winter, so I'm
What
gonna.
is that? Some roof things or something?
What the fuck is that?
What you got? What is? Hello. Yeah.
What is that? Is someone's ringtone? I thought that was my computer.
Oh, let's do.
Yeah.
Roof tiles? Is that what was
I'm
on the
gonna
ground
have
back
to
there?
cook
Roof
it.
tile?
I would
I'm
lose
not-
my mind with a fucking backyard like that, man. There'd be plants everywhere.
Man, I want to, but that's
Everywhere.
not where I'm at.
Put yourself a fucking.
We still
lemon
got
tree.
this motherfucker. We gotta get this out in the sun. This got new tops all over the place. All over the place. You got this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that fucking the one that's growing to the left there.
Yeah. And then we got all these. This the ones you're talking about that cut.
Oh, the milky. So what does the top look like now that you cut it? It's just dried up. Oh yeah. Were those pink leaves there the other day?
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
remember
its
seeing that.
flowers. So when it gets all healthy, when I get it back healthy, they just came outside like a week or two ago. So they were all fucked up. No sun for like 4 months. You gotta clean them up, and then new leaves will come out. Replace the dead ones.
Yeah. And then they'll start growing.
Remember these two that I cut off of this big plant? Japanese maple. They didn't make it. I don't know if they're gonna drop the leaves and root. It would be cool if they rooted. I don't know what they're gonna do though. We shall see. This almost died, and then my mom's been getting new shit. A bunch of this is old, but a bunch of it's new.
Yeah, I may have to get out and work with my wife this year. She had a medical procedure. Doc fucked her brain up, so she's got nerve damage in one of her hands, and she's not been wanting to get out and work on her flowers or anything because it hurts her. So I may have to get with her and get out there and work with her a bit.
Hell yeah, get out there, son. Hell yeah. I think it's going to be a nice outdoor season this year. I really do. It's either going to be real shitty or it's going to be really nice.
Because I've been asking her what she going to do with it.
You just got these. Transplanted these. I just transplanted this. Y'all remember this?
Yeah, that was filling up a little old bitty tiny pot, wasn't it?
Could you
Yeah,
take?
remember it was busting out that small pot?
Could you take those little ones and plant them in a pot by themselves?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
there they are.
Right there.
I got 2 of them. I could take that one, this one, this one. I could take them all, really. They're all just hanging out, waiting. I'm just gonna leave it. See, in probably another month, there's gonna be these from right here where I'm pointing. That's gonna get bigger and bigger, and then a gooseneck will come from right there, and it's gonna put a huge white flower. If you check my YouTube, you'll see a bunch of them.
Nice.
I had 5 white flowers come out at once. Yeah, this thing's getting big. Gotta take that yellow dead shit off, but today's water day for a lot of these outdoor plants. They're like by their plants. This is light, heavy. Yeah, everything's just fucking thriving. All the lilies are popping right now. You got a 3-piece right there. Yeah, everything's looking good. Look at this thing. Avocados. Bougainvilleas. You got the white, pink, light pink. More, I want to say this is a night blooming cereus, a version of it. This is the last year's bougainvillea is finally coming back. Hell yeah. Yeah, everything's starting to get leaves on it. The crepe myrtles are coming back. Y'all remember my monkey grass?
Oh, hell with that monkey grass. We had that all along the side of our house. It took 2 years to get rid of that shit.
Oh, I don't want to get rid of it. I built this, I planted all this when I moved in. I brought it from the old house.
Man, ours took over the whole side of the house. It even choked out irises.
Damn.
It's just monkey grass. It can get wicked.
Yep.
At least the strain we had, just a dominator.
Yeah, I just got to get in there and clean it all up. I was supposed to weed eat, but it just rained the last 2-3 days, so. But yeah, I have to weed eat. I weed eat the front. I'm not weed eating the back. I gotta get a lawnmower for the back. I ain't fucking doing it.
I got lazy, man. I paid the guy across the street to mow the yard.
Very envious. Oh, you like the lilies? Yeah, the lilies are nice. Good stuff. And these too. These are looking good. These are, so my mom said, these are hers from last year. These just came back naturally.
Well, gentlemen, I am going to call it.
Yeah, I'm about to through here soon. Go kick it in Discord here in a minute. I gotta leave the house in an hour. Thank you, 420. Thanks for hanging out, brother.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, I've got company coming in. My son and my buddy of mine shot himself a couple weeks ago was coming in today to go over to the house and go through some stuff. So I'll have to do that this afternoon.
Well, have a good day, brother. I appreciate you coming up. You know where to find us in Discord.
Yeah, I just got to figure out how to use all that crap and turn the music off.
I fucking knew it. So,
music crap.
Listen, there's a red logo called Maki. M-A-K-I. You know how to do it now, or?
Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. I'm just going to nuke it.
Yeah, hold that thing and just mute the motherfucker. Turn it all the way off.
I turn that rap crap every time I come in. Fucking shit music's blaring.
I knew you didn't. I knew it. And then you know how to unmute too?
Unmute what?
Like yourself.
Oh yeah, I can do all that. All of a sudden, man, I'll just be sitting there. I can be in chat, just in chat, and then all of a sudden that Maki or I don't know what the hell's going on, and I'm like, "Where's the shotgun? Something needs fucking shot." Take the scatter gun to that motherfucker. It's like, God. And it's not so bad, but the music's just shit. It's just blaring. It's like, oh my God. Fuck. I don't live in Memphis. I just like, oh, holy. It's just, oh. Gotta be in the mood for it. Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Cheers. I'm glad you got it figured out, though. I knew that was the issue.
Well, it just, and I'm not on a cell phone. I don't use a cell phone for that stuff. I'm on the desktop, and I'm just like, but I mean, that's one thing that gets me, is it just fires up. Wham! And all of a sudden it's there, and I'm like, God damn. Fucking, where's the 12 gauge? It needs to be used. We were sitting here. Matter of fact, last night I did have the cell phone or the iPad, and I was sitting out on the front porch and went into a Discord server just right about the time the useless pigalies were harassing an old boy for nothing. I mean, nothing. He was going down the street on his bicycle with his dog, and he was drunk, no doubt about it. But he stopped on his bicycle and went over and put a 40, empty 40 in a trash can next to the road. Well, it turns out there's a cop down the street saw him doing it, so that big pig decided to harass him about it.
All right.
And he, it turned into a big mess. They ended up beating the hell out of him, 7 or 8 of them in the street. Everybody else in the neighborhood had their guns out, and it turned into a big mess. But I was sitting there with that iPad, and I went into a Discord server. I don't even remember which one it was. And all of a sudden, that Maki crap, like midnight, that Maki crap came on, just blaring off the front porch, and the cops are out in the street hassling this black guy, and all the neighbors are out. It's like, here I am with that fucking Maki blasting. And I got a Bluetooth speaker out there, and it's just fired up and everything. I'm like, great. And I've got, I got a pistol on the porch with me. That's, cops are being dicks. This ain't gonna be good. This can't be good. So I had to shut all that shit down. Oh well.
My apologies.
Way it goes.
I'm glad you figured it out, though. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.
Y'all be good.
Have a good morning, Si. Thank you for hanging out, brother. All right, Pitch. Good, good hanging out, bro. Awesome wake and bake.
Thanks for having me up.
Hell yeah, brother. Anytime, man. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. See y'all in a bit, man. Check the Discord out. Catch y'all on Thursday, man. Check out the Spider Farmer videos. We got an up-potting video coming soon, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, sub up to everybody here, and growers love y'all. Day 63. Day 63 of flower. And man, we got Cola City, man. Cola City. Hopefully we break our record. It'd be Be nice. Man, everything's leaning. We've been running the 18.6 for the last 7 days. Everything's just frosty, triked up. Everything falling down, leaning, as you can see. This is Sleeping Beauty, Copycat, Smuckers, Copycat, and this is another Sleeping Beauty.